All right, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Let me go ahead and turn my music down here. All right. So, sorry for the late start to the stream. Today has been quite the day. Unfortunately, I was in a car wreck, head-on collision. Everybody was okay, but it's just been a logistical nightmare today. So anyways, ready to relax and hit the keys. Good stuff. So tonight, planning to play Disc or Holy, depending on what groups I play with. I might play Shadow if I'm running with a group that already has a healer. Not sure yet if I'm going to Pug or if I'm going to run with Guildies, but first things first, I need to remember to go get my quests. My trading favors quests, because a lot of times I forget those. Zenatan, sup brother, sorry to hear about your accident, glad to see you. Thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Yeah, it was a bummer, but important thing was everybody's okay. You know, cars are replaceable, but people not so much. So, what am I doing? I'm gonna be going this way. All right. I did open my vault, and guess what I got? Woo! I finally got my Tuft of Smoldering Plumage. It's not 226 because I'm not cool enough to be doing it on Mythic, but that is gonna be huge. So excited to use that tonight. So good stuff. That should help tremendously. Alright, what are the quests this week? Spires and Plague Ball, cool. This is like the push week. Very excited. Should have no problem getting those in. I'm planning to do a ton of keys this week. Any chance your guild is recruiting sitting at 218 Disc Holy Priest? Ooh, nice, dude. Yeah, our guild is recruiting. Right now, we're full on our raid core. So we're in our process of trialing our last couple range DPS. But as far as like just general recruitment, absolutely. And you know, we always have we always need a backup bench of like reliable, strong players to fill in. And then also, you know how WoW goes and real life happens and stuff, and there's always rotation in the roster and stuff like that. So there's not currently a spot open for heals, but that's not to say that there won't be down the road, because who knows, you know. So but yeah, if you're interested, you know, we around this time frame, actually a little before this, probably about 3-ish hours ago until about 3 hours from now, you know, that 6-hour time frame, there's always people on doing keys and stuff like that. We're pretty active. So if you're interested, here's my battle tag, Ragnon1965. Just shoot me an ad, and I'll see about getting you in. We're on Area 52. I'll leave this up for a little bit till you say you've got it. But yeah, we're Horde on Area 52. Uh-oh, I'm doing the Circles and Orbos thing. Couple updates to the channel. I did add a couple new things. So now I have a new weak aura that shows my abilities. I feel like that's a little visually easier to see than the streamer thing I was using from details before, so that's pretty exciting. And then also I get constant questions about my stats, so now my stats are shown here, which is pretty cool. So you can check it out anytime you want. Alright, looks like I lost some secondary stats. Look like, oh, why is it only showing 18% mastery? What? Huh. It's weird. Yeah, I definitely have more than 18% mastery. Oh yeah, that's not even right. What the heck? Current stats, I trusted you. I trusted you. Oh. That's why. It's not set to me. It's set to whoever Fell Bunny is. Who's Fell Bunny? All right. Boom. There we go. Nice. That's a little better. Okay, Zenithon, I'm gonna go ahead and close that. So let me know if you still need my my thing, my battle tag. All right, let's pop into Discord and see what the heck the group is doing. Hey, everybody.
What up, dog?
What up?
I'm back.
What it do? What's everybody up to?
Setting up my UI.
I'm working on this Necrolord Renown.
Oh man, I might be going back Venthyr. It sounds like Tetra's going Venthyr, or
I think
you're
Tetra's
going Necro.
staying Venthyr for the time being.
Oh, okay, cool.
He said eventually he'll go Necro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want to be Necro if we're going to be like, 18, 19, 20 higher.
Okay. Well, give me a heads up because if you can let me know before a Tuesday reset, then I can knock out my quests and then yeah, I can know in advance and get ready to swap. Took a screenshot, never played Horde but willing to transfer and join. No worries on raid roll, got AOTC, nice. But wouldn't mind pushing for mythic rating. 1045 IO score, very nice. Xenoph is the name for priest. Cool. What server are you on now, Xenoph?
Feeling some twos, dude.
Oh.
Give me my dang trinket, bro.
That actually sounds fairly spicy, but it's also a fantastic push week. So kind of torn there. If it was last week, then no question about it. But
Do twos until you have a group. Get up in here.
what if I do twos? I'll never have a group.
Exactly.
Currently on Lightbringer NA.
So
Nice, dude.
blurry. It's anti-aliasing for sure.
Alright, I'm about to start doing keys. Anybody want in?
I have to set up my UI. Otherwise I'm
Depends on how high you're going, because I've
Yeah.
got one level unlocked on my new soul lines. Which, I don't know, it probably wouldn't make a huge difference, but it would be felt.
I'd like to be doing 17s. I'm holy.
Meato.
I am holy, Nick.
That'll be me tomorrow. I think tonight I just need to get it set up.
Okay.
Rick Sanchez, son of a bitch, I'm in.
Alright, there we go, dude.
Just give me like 5 minutes, laying down.
Laying down.
He's laying down. You can hear him like talking in the background.
He's gonna be gone.
He's asleep. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
just
asleep.
you.
His eyes are closed and he's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in."
He's talking in his sleep.
We just did a SD14, it
Uh,
was
Spicy.
kind of rough.
So, rough SD14 after a rough Lakefall 16?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that feels bad, dude.
Give me like, let me lay down for 5 minutes.
It's all those tight corridors and freaking quake.
Tisk, I'm going to-
Thing is.
Yeah. Tisk, I'm gonna work on my DH today, but I'm slowly gonna work on my monk. Nice, dude. Did you say that you were swapping to DH, Nick? Is that something I heard?
Let's see. What 17s do I need? We
that was not 5 minutes.
I need a.
I might have Mortals as well. I don't know if he's already in a group, but he was asking me earlier.
I think he's with his the other guys that everyone with. He runs with.
What should I change to? Not familiar what race to play for Disc/Holy Priest. Honestly, Zenithon, I'm not a min-maxer as far as race goes.
But I'll do anything, man.
So I would say just pick what you like the look of. I can tell you a couple benefits of different horde races. I like Blood Elf because the Arcane Torrent restores 3% of your mana on a 2-minute cooldown, which is pretty nice for that extra mana sustain. Also, it is an AoE purge. So, like, for example, that first pack on Mist of Tyrannus Scythe, where it saves you from having to do Mass Dispel, you can just purge those debuffs off, so that's pretty handy. Then again, Blood Elves are dime a dozen on the Horde, so chances are somebody has that, so I would mostly do it for the mana regen. Troll can be really nice because it has haste buff, so that can be really nice for Disc. Goblin is a pretty popular choice because the rocket jump gives you extra movement speed, and then also you have a passive haste boost. Whereas the troll one is an active ability that is just kind of like I think it's like a mini lust. I've never played a troll, so I don't actually know. Those are probably your best options. Zandalari can be a nice choice just because it has your ability. You can like attune to a different Loa, and you can change around your passive effect that it gives you. Then again, you probably don't have Zandalari unlocked if you've never played Horde. So, yeah. Those are the ones I think I would recommend. Sorry, Tetra, what did you say about Mortals? You said he's in the group.
Yeah, I think he's running with like the guys that he normally runs with.
Okay, I'll check. You've been working on DH on the off time that you have. Nice, Nick.
Ooh, just gonna slide it there.
I have not been very good about working on an alt, but maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I'm usually an altaholic, so it's kind of nice to be focused right now. Just focusing on the priest. Nice. Looks like Magic Turtles leveling his druid. Captain Gamer guy. Sweet.
Yeah, he's with his other dudes.
Okay. Yeah, he never messaged me back, so I assume. And since you're saying that, so.
Yeah, he runs with a Pally healer and a Demon Hunter tank.
Okay. Nice. Oh, hold on. I said now 1 sec. We just poached him, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe they're done for the night.
If you need a tank, I'm sure I could handle it. I'll be the last resort.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, dude.
So good.
What up?
Oh, what happened to the other dudes?
Oh, that Sham went to bed, and Ichi's doing his own thing.
Okay.
Well, let's do it then. Last call before we start pugging.
I'll try to be done in time for the next one.
Okay.
So we just did an 18 miss, and we were like, so basically, you know how like the maze is different, like every time, with percentages and stuff. The route that we took, the maze kind of fucked us, dude. Like, and like we would have timed it if the maze wouldn't have screwed us by like 0.2%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
They
pretty
give you
ass.
too much or too little?
Huh?
They give you
Oh,
too much.
too
or
little.
Okay.
Too little. Yeah, just by like it was like by like 0.3 or 0.4% off, dude. It was pretty lame.
You guys down
I did
for a
two-
segment
I did
depths?
2 different lists earlier today. One, I gave
Yeah, no.
like I had to pull 4 packs beyond the boss to get to the required percentage.
Yeah.
You guys down for segment depths? 17.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Let's do it.
Actually, one in times.
You've already timed one.
Oh no, that's my low ski actually. 15.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's my low ski as well, actually.
Let's schmack it.
Yeah, dude.
Because I've already got a the other side at 17, and then my plague fall is 17, so it would buff it up to do an 18, but that'd be good to get 17s across the board. I don't want to compromise your key there, Tetra.
Oh, I'll save it for you. Definitely want to run
Better.
with, like our group or
Yeah, we got our push group tomorrow, so we'll hit that.
yeah.
Where am I going? Sanguine Depths.
I'll have the time storm out.
Still a kidney. Easy.
Just return your TV and use that stemmy, dude.
Yeah, real talk.
It's coming tomorrow morning, dude.
Nice, man. Haven't timed to 15 yet, just doing 13s and 14s lately. Very nice. I mean, if you're not super bent on getting a high IO, like, you don't really need higher than 14s as far as the vault goes, and then 15s as far as Keystone Master. So, yeah, dude. Especially the past couple weeks. Ooh, past couple weeks have been a little rough for keys. Last week with Tyrannical, where are we now? Right here. Last week Tyrannical was a little rough. Necrotic depends on how good your tank is. For a good tank, it means nothing. For a bad tank, it is the end of the world. The week before that, Spiteful Grievous. That was a disc's nightmare. That was a really hard week for disc specifically. Not too bad for Holy, and then as you get in higher keys, the Grievous just is really hard. And then the one before that was Bolstering
Yeah,
Tyrannical.
I couldn't believe it either.
Really bad.
I was
The first week was really nice. So it's been like a solid month since we've had a good push week, really. So this is the first week in a
Wow.
while.
That sucks.
But yeah, especially if you pug keys, it's a little tricky.
These mock quests came around probably around the time people stopped going to the mock.
I find that as long as you're pulling your weight, like as long as you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing and everything, the higher you get in keys, hugging actually becomes much nicer. Don't get me wrong. If something goes wrong, the group's gonna fall apart, and you probably won't finish the key. But at the same time, like the people that your clientele that's doing that level keys, if you're picky about your IO and stuff like that, usually they know what they're doing, and it ends up being a pretty smooth run. Whereas doing low keys, it's a crapshoot. You have no clue what you're gonna get. Oh shoot! Nice. Grundle Nugs just got AOTC. He must be. It looks like there's some people in the group who are pugging a Castle Mathria. So
Yeah, him and our new druid was doing it.
very nice.
They're friends. They used to read together.
Sweet cheek. What are you talking about?
No, Grundlenug or no, Dread. Someone with a D. He's not on his druid right now.
Oh,
He's offline.
oh.
Darnishing.
Darnishing. Yeah, yeah.
Darningish.
Darnish is well, Durasing is the druid. Darnasing is the paladin.
Yeah, his alt. Anyway, Durasing is friends and got the invite from Earth for Brundle Lux.
Gotcha.
And they used to raid together and all. So.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm getting progress for it too.
Are you? Nice.
Yeah.
Dang, look at that paladin. Chonky.
Would you describe him as a thick ass boy?
You know what? Stop. Took the words right out of my mouth. It is 1760, and his main is 1969.
He does a lot of Mythic
He
Plus.
stopped at 69 on purpose.
Is that what happened? Probably.
Holy shit, we're definitely timing this.
Can't say stuff like that, dude.
I'm gonna quit in the middle of it.
That's more like it. You need to say stuff like, "Oh man, this guy's Ragnaros. No way. He's only got 39 time plus 15s. He's only 8 out of 10 mythic. Ah, wine.
Two languages. What an idiot.
Man,
Why speak two when you only need one? Am I right?
America."
Limit yourself. Hell yeah. Specialize.
All right. I'm gonna link in my stream, so be nice. What Lego, David Harris, what Lego would you craft for disc if you're doing pugs?
Yo, Rag.
If you
Oh, I'm good.
Yo.
How are you?
if you're doing pugs, I
So
would
this
recommend
dropped
the
last week.
Penitent one.
It wasn't actually better than what I had, but when I got this, it became better. They both did. So I'm wearing both those now.
Oh, very nice.
Huge.
Dang,
upgrades,
man.
dude.
Those are huge.
I went from on the helm. I went from that.
Oh man,
Nah.
nice, dude.
And I actually needed more mastery for raid, so I actually just gained a fuck ton.
That's awesome.
Gonna pump even harder now.
So Penitent one is the one that I'd recommend for pugging. It's gonna help you the most as disc for extra healing. If you're in a organized group and you know when you can time up with like a mage's cooldowns or something, Twins of the Sun Priestess can be very nice. Clarity of Mind is an option, and chances are if you're raiding, you're already building it. It's not the best for Mythic Plus, but it's better than a lot of the other options. So
it doesn't even matter.
Dude, that shit can't touch Vulpera, bro.
You get a free % of crit just for being a blood elf, and you actually get more intellect as well as a blood elf.
Don't tell me that.
That arcane torn is just invaluable.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, and then honestly, like Troll doesn't have any sort of like beneficial racial like outside of its own damage. So like for keys, arcane torrent is really good in certain cases.
Like, you negate dangerous packs with it in some instances. Like that first pull in Mists, and then also all those slime guys in Plaguefall.
Agreed.
Please let me call out when
Blood
I
Elf would be a druid. I would be a Blood Elf druid.
alright, here we go.
Let me know when I should use irons, please.
So he's doing a double pull. So once he he pulls the first pack, and then he runs up to the once he gets past the urn to grab the second pack, I would say go ahead and pop the urn.
Okay.
And then that's once he gets a group, that's when I'm gonna pop this.
Okay, running a plus 17 Sanguine Depths. This is somewhat with a guild group. 2 people are guild, and then 2 are pugs. So, running as Holy with the Flash Concentration Legendary.
Do you typically use Nova or Bolt?
This week's affixes are
Nova in the opener.
Fortified, Sanguine, Quaking. So,
I do Nova in the opener.
great push week.
But then
I'm a boss.
yeah, on a boss I'll do Frostbolt if I'm kind of far away.
Also, I did get some new weak auras, so you can see the abilities that I'm casting down here, and you can also see my stat priority down here. So
I'm just gonna back up a bit now.
trying some stuff a little bit different here. I'm trying to run with Divine Star for a little bit of extra damage, which I have not used yet, so that's definitely not doing its job yet. But yeah, it does a bit of extra damage, and by a bit I mean like 30% of my damage without really needing to do anything other than push 1 global, so it's awesome. So I want to make sure I'm using that on cooldown. So I need to be using Chastise and Holy Fire on cooldown. This week I did finally get my Tuft trinket, so I'm so excited to have the Tuft of Smoldering Plumage. Nice.
Quaking is still really irritating.
Yeah, Quaking's annoying. But out of the aff. No, we're not. Okay.
Called for it.
Oh, did he?
I was confused.
Oh god.
Yeah, I thought you do the brute too. I was wondering.
Well, maybe he's gonna pull them back in here.
Yeah.
Cause I thought the route he linked had us killing those. Yeah, it has us killing those. He's gonna pull. Oh, he's gonna pull them back through into this room. That makes sense. Congrats on Tuft, you got yours today, David. Nice, dude. I'm so excited. It's such a good trinket. Enjoy it, man. So I can like Guardian Spirit the tank, and use the Tuft on a DPS or something like that. Like, there's so many uses for it. It's great. Go ahead and Divine Star while there's still stuff up. pumping that 1.7k damage, and I'm not even doing anything. It's great. Okay, I set my focus on the mage so I can actually pay attention to when he's popping combust.
That's great.
We'll get our Fey Guardians rolling here. Move my heal for a second. My CDR, need to get the CDR. I needed to refresh flash concentration on the tanks, so that took the sacrifice of needing to move it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Symbol of Hope here. This is fortified, so this is going to be quite a bit more healing than it was last week. Feels like we have 2 Guardian Spirits. Yes, it does. It's such a good trinket. I was using Mana Bound Mirror, which is okay, but
I hate that all the gear that I've gotten is crit. I've got 23% crit as a guard.
Captain Gamer Guy, hey dude, I saw you're playing on your Druid,
Yeah, it's
leveling up. Very nice.
the last stat I should be.
Yeah. You want burst and haze, right?
Ace verse,
So after
max
this,
Yeah.
I'm going to pop
Crit's great for like
Divine Hymn. I was waiting until after that Quaking. Probably waiting a little bit too far here. There we go.
It makes you feel better. I'm like 8% short on my haste as a fire mage, so that's cool.
Okay, so here I'm going to Apotheosis. Try to crank as much damage as I can.
I shudder when I look at my haste. I should be at like 20%.
Pull it off, dude.
Nah.
We're melting this guy. At 2.5k. Holy DPS! That's not super strong, but probably just pop these.
I'm just gonna block this.
Okay.
Waited a little bit too long on that global. My bad.
Kill him! Aggro. Yeah. Yes, we know. Fire mage problems. Today was a bad day, couldn't make your mind up. Oh, dude. I'd like to say it gets better. Oh, the silence!
Kitty.
Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really get much better. It's hard to pick your main, dude.
Big boy pulls like this.
Yeah, this is solid.
What kind of tank is it?
Paladin.
He's probably the best tank for that kind of pull with a lot of casters. 'Cause of
Yeah,
shield.
for sure.
I got Buster.
He's a gnome paladin. refresh my flash concentration stacks here. Ooh, that was not a holy fire, that was a prayer of healing. Whoop. Dread bindings.
Any-
Thank you. Is that a curse?
Mhm.
Beautiful.
That one didn't go off.
I'm gonna go ahead and apotheosis here. Oh my gosh, this tuft is so stupid good.
Mhm.
It's like I've got 2 guardian spirits.
Nice.
Probably gonna pop her in here.
Yeah, join up. Have Michael on stream.
F. What? We get some mana. Quickly gonna catch a little drink. Running there. Okay. Still gonna catch a drink. Okay, guardian spirit that.
It wanted me right there, dude.
Yeah, I did. This should be plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and mana pot, blood elf racial, try to be a little bit efficient through this. Focus on damage at the beginning. Or I could just fail to realize that my holy fire is on cooldown and waste a bunch of time trying to cast it. You know, that's a thing too. I don't have divine hymn, so that's gonna have to be something. Ooh, I love getting quaking. No, I love anti-magic shell or zone, whatever this one is.
After the quaking, hopefully. Okay. Shroud now.
DK was playing a dangerous game there.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, PI ready?
Alright. Go ahead and give it to me.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, dude. I thought I was out of that. DK died as well. I'm gonna run back. I can invis.
Uh-oh. Oh, the bop. What a pro. Bopped me out of the chains, the root.
Yeah.
It's not gonna lie, I was pretty scared there.
Yeah. I honestly thought I was out of that angry explosion shit.
It's all good.
I used killing spree and died instantly.
So glad they got rid of Quaking's damage. I know, for sure. Did more in BFA than anything else. Yeah, it was rough in BFA. So was Grievous. So's bursting. You couldn't dispel bursting. It's so much better now. We got a good paladin. Yes, we do. We found ourselves a unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. No, just joking. Yeah, he is good.
Alright, I'm gonna bust some of these guys.
Okay.
They're taking a while to die.
Not gonna lie, I'm doing comparable amounts of damage to my disc set.
Rough.
Like I was doing, oh no, I was doing about like 1.2-ish K DPS on disc. I'm doing like 1, even on stressful pulls like that. So. So tufting the DK here. PI.
Yeah, I'll take it here in a second. Actually, I probably just hold it.
Save it. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Just he threw his books at me, bro.
Smack.
I'm just gonna wait. Cause I don't have a way to get past that thing anymore.
Brings a new definition to Bible thumping.
Yep.
Let's see how pointless normal is difficult wise.
Normal raid.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just gotta farm up these renowns.
I really like Paladin. If they can stay alive, I think I like them more than any other tank right now. Yeah, but that's the kicker, isn't it? They can stay alive. Their mitigation is a little difficult, but it's like having a DK tank, you know? Like, if you've got a good one, their life is in their own hands, so... Maybe not quite as much as a DK tank, but comparably.
I'm kind of pumped. I'm finally gonna get off my butt and craft the Drought of Deep Focus this week. Will be a good DPS increase for our raids, at least coming from me.
Very nice.
Nice.
Also, it's Paladin is the same as a Blood DK. Like, you can really just toss Guardian Spirit on them and then just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Yeah, they seem to have very little mitigation. Yeah, for sure. Even when compared to DK. Yeah, I know that's sad, isn't it? But their trade-off is their insane, stupid amounts of damage. Like, this guy's been consistently pulling, like, almost DPS level numbers, sometimes more. Crazy. And DPS makes all the difference, because, I mean, like... You know, we've had some deaths, not like a full wipe, but we've had some fights that took quite a bit of time. But because of the damage from the tank and the fact that I'm also trying to do damage as well. It's still pushing right along, you know? Chugging right along. There's Prideful. This is gonna be a week that I need some more potions. Because coming into these Pridefuls, I need to be a lot more careful about how much mana I have. As Holy, it's not too bad, but Disc is definitely a challenge on Prideful. Like, unlike Holy, you can just pretty much flash concentration your way through it. Like, I'm not really worried about popping a cooldown right now. Disc, like, if you don't have a cooldown, it might get a little rough. You're probably going to need the DPS to pop something. But Holy, just flex it, dude. Nice. Move in. Move out.
Spawn again.
Nice off heals. Freaking melted this guy, dude.
Wow.
That was just a... How long was that? That was a 41-second Tarvold.
That was so
Yep.
clean.
Ding.
That's good.
For you, so the legendaries don't seem to help them much. For me, it's the beacon / DK focus on others. Yeah, for sure. I didn't realize you played Holy Pal.
So risky.
I really like Holy Paladin. It's a very different playstyle. It's a lot like Disc, like it's just different than any other healer. I feel like you're playing a DPS, you know? So it's a nice change. The biggest reason I didn't go Paladin
It's way too close to them.
was because I was drawn to Priest because it has two different playstyles, right? You know, like I can swap between Holy and Disc, and those are set different playstyles, and they're always going to be because they're different specs, you know. Paladin, I was like, ooh, there's an option that they might be bringing ranged Paladin back. That's cool. That's awesome. But like everything was still up in the air coming into Shadowlands. Nobody really knew what Paladin was going to look like, and so everybody's kind of on the fence. Like it was ranked lower in ranking lists and stuff by a lot of YouTubers and stuff, just because it's like we don't know. Like the meta hasn't fleshed out yet. And then, so for that reason, I was like, I know I like Priest. I know that Shadow is a fantastic range spec that I really enjoy, and I'm not really that interested in tanking. I don't know how Paladin's gonna flesh out. So I was like, I don't know. And then it turns out that the range playstyle is not a thing, unfortunately. It's just melee glimmer or something like that, you know. And so I think I made the right choice, because Priest definitely holds my attention with having two different specs to go and having a fantastic DPS spec. Whereas I'm not really much of a melee player, so like I would play Ret if I needed to, but I've never been much of a melee player. My logic is there's only so many ways that you can swing a sword, you know, but it's the spellcaster thing that's really fun for me, because there's always so much, you know, dynamic styles in video games with spellcasters. So that's my logic. Yeah, I've been playing it for a bit. It's really fun, sweet, especially right now with Kyrian. Yeah, Kyrian seems really strong. There's basic no option for a caster in Holy Pally. Yeah. I was so excited too, because a Bestow Faith ranged, like Wrath of the Lich King style chunky ranged healer. Sounds pretty fun. But at the same time, that's exactly what Flash Concentration is, you know? So you don't need it. It's good stuff. Matters, been watching your stream a bit lately, half watching at work times. Nice. Know some of the top priest players have been leaning back towards Holy for keys, and good watching it too. Thanks, Matters. Yeah, dude. Like Automatic Jack is a great example. Like not this last rotation, but the one before that, the Grievous Spiteful. I think that was the week where Jack was like, you know what the heck? I don't like playing disc right now, but we still need to keep doing keys. I'm gonna try Holy, and then like lo and behold, he really likes it, and he's been pushing Holy, and like a lot of like Mad Skills is catching on his videos and stuff like that. It's really exciting to see how Holy Priest is growing in the meta, you know. So appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Only about 1.1k IO as priest heals all his disc, but doing some Holy recently. Feels so strong. I know the shift is crazy, right? Like if your focus is you know, I need more healing, I'm not keeping up, like switching Holy feels like a vacation. It's so easy. Takes some getting used to. It has lots of different heal spells. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things I like about priest is you have so many skills. Like priest, like I have to double up on all of my abilities to even have enough keybinds. So like I use a macro. I'll show you here real quick. I use a macro that looks like this. Where's that? And it has it's a mouse over macro. If I'm targeting an ally skill or an ally, it casts a helpful skill, a healing skill. And if I don't have anybody targeted, if I'm not mousing over anybody and I'm targeting an enemy, then it casts an offensive skill. So I've got numbers 1 through 6 all double bound to be offensive and defensive, and a lot of my like QER and Shift QER and Control QER, like those are all double bound as well. A lot of them are, not all of them, but yeah, dude, Holy just has so many keybinds. It's crazy. Too many keybinds is exactly why you like Holy Pally. Yeah, Holy Pally is like, it's like Disc. Disc doesn't have a whole lot of keybinds, but there's a lot of ways that you can use them, so that feels pretty good. But yeah, I don't have nearly as many keybinds as Disc. Instead of Disc where it's a fan and basically cast Shadow Mint. Yeah, I know. Like Disc is really nice for really coordinated groups where you're just looking to get that passive damage. Like you're always going to have that damage that happens no matter how hard the healing gets. Like that feels good. But especially when you're pugging and you're talking about those KSM level keys and stuff, when you're in uncoordinated groups, you need to be able to go, oh no, and just burst everybody up and hit 10k healing and stuff like that. Like you can't do that as Disc. Disc requires everybody to be playing perfectly, you know?
I'll block it.
So yeah, for that reason, I find pugging as Disc to be a lot less enjoyable. When I'm pugging as heals, Holy, like I don't need that much damage because we're not doing super crazy high keys. I just need to be able to outplay other people's mistakes, which is the same reason my favorite pre-skill is Life Grip, the Leap of Faith. Like I love being able to heal people in ways that other healers can't. I can heal stupidity. I can heal people standing in bad stuff, and that's not something that everybody can do. Okay, I'm just gonna have to Guardian Spirit myself on this. I should have faded as well, but I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna tuft Tetra. Ooh, maybe I should have tufted the tank. Alright, unless Apotheos is here to catch up. Should be knocking this out soon. It feels, crazy thing is the DPS feels as strong as this, if not stronger. I agree, yeah, absolutely. Like I do a good amount of damage as Holy. It's just by the end of the dungeon, my overall isn't as high as Disc because Disc is always happening. Holy, like it reaches a point where you have to sacrifice your healing in order to get that damage out. But when you are, like, when you have a window like there at the end where it's just like, we need to do damage, you pop Apotheosis and you get your Holy Fire rolling and you know, do a double Chastise and, you know, you're using Divine Star on big packs and stuff like that. Like, your DPS is pretty good, especially with Prideful. So it's really nice. Like right here, using Divine Star and then doing some Holy Novas and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't dealing a whole lot of DPS. But I'm getting up there now. That was probably a bad example because I didn't start the pull, but I went from like 600 DPS up to like 1.3 with just a couple seconds, so really quite nice. And there's a lot of instant cast skills that you can get good value DPS out of if you can remember to use them. Holy Fire is one of your biggest ones. If you use Holy Fire on cooldown, that's a big chunk of your damage. Divine Star is a godsend for trash damage. Really good. Oh no.
Oh god. Okay, that doesn't break you out. That's good.
Nice, that's good.
That made me so nervous.
Yeah, Divine Star is like the biggest damage that you can get for trash. Holy Fire is the biggest damage that you can get for single target damage outside of, you know, Chastise. Chastise is crazy. But yeah, another reason people kind of meme on Holy and they dang, 31k. Shoot, dude. Another reason people
It's like 45k so far.
another reason people meme on Holy is that it doesn't have like pain suppression, for example. It doesn't have the damage reduction that Disc has, but if you're running Night Fae, you get it. You get 20% on a 1.5 minute cooldown. It's really strong.
Yeah.
So that fills that hole.
Or 4 packs?
I don't know, dude. Holy's just
Everything just lined up. Like I didn't have to
Holy's
move,
just
like,
king.
just
I love
able
it.
to do all my damage with
One day you'll play Priest. Do it. Do it, Graz. Join us, man. Ah, whoa! Okay, I don't have... Okay, there we go. After the next Quaking, I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. I mean, if you're used to that, you know, and it works for you, do it. I've never had a mouse with more than 2 buttons. I've got Death Adder right now, Razor Death Adder. I can PI when you're ready. The next pack.
Alright, who wants to do? Open.
Got it.
Alright, go ahead.
So Divine Star plus Holy Nova. Watch the DPS stay at 500 DPS. Whoops, that wasn't very good.
Nice.
Let's see. Is Mind Seer really stronger than Holy Nova, in your opinion? The thing that makes Mind Seer strong is that it's uncapped. Whereas Holy Nova is capped. Mind Seer is uncapped AoE damage, so that is really strong. Another benefit of Mind Seer is you don't have to run up in melee range, so you can just pop it off at any time. I'll be honest though, I forget to use it when I'm playing Disc. I just get stuck in smite spam mode, which is not really the best. After this quick, I need to go ahead and Symbol of Hope for a little bit of extra mana. So this is actually sucking up a lot of my mana. I need to be using Apotheosis more, so I'm not having to blow all my mana. So yeah, that's the kicker, is that it does uncapped AoE. So it really helps, whereas Holy Nova is reduced if there's more than 5 targets. But I would say, well, I haven't run the numbers, but I would guess that Holy Nova does more damage for between 3 targets and 5 targets, whereas Mind Seer will do more overall damage than Holy Nova if there's more than 5 targets. That's just a guess. I haven't tested that at all, but based on how the skills are written, that's what I think. Wait, really? That's stronger mitigation than Holy Pali's whole kit? Yeah, dude. You talking about the Night Fae, the 20%? It's crazy. It's nutty. I mean, it's not pain suppression that Disc has. Pain suppression is a 40% CDR, but that's on a 3-minute cooldown. Night Fae damage reduction is a 20% damage reduction that lasts for 20 whole seconds. It is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Seen a Plague Doctor outfit. That's the PvP. That's the PvP set. I think you can also get it Summon Castle Mathria, so that's the thing. Evening, Lou. Welcome. Hey, how's it going? Marcus, played Disc but switched to Pally, much easier in Pugs. Yeah. Pally just brings a lot more damage than Disc. Disc is famous for damage just because it's passive damage. Like, it's always going to be there. It doesn't matter how difficult the healing gets. That damage is always going to be there. But it's the exact same thing for Holy Pally. Holy Pally is the exact same benefit. The only difference is you do like 2 to 3 times more damage than Disc. So it's like, well, then what's the point of Disc? The point of Disc is the damage mitigation. It's also the fact that it's ranged, and it's got some really, really strong cooldowns. So it's very, very strong every now and then. So if you space your stuff out well, then you bring Barrier to one pull, and the next, or you bring Rapture to one pull. The next pull you do a Barrier, and then the next pull you do Rapture again, and then after that you do a Pain Suppression. Like you've got really, really good cooldowns that you can alternate and use to help carry you through the pulls. Whereas Holy Pally has Wings, which, don't get me wrong, is an awesome cooldown. So that's, in my opinion, the difference between Disc and Holy Pally, but it does feel like Holy Pally is just a better Disc in a lot of cases, which is why it's so strong right now. Okay, I'm going to focus. I know I'm super behind on chat. Sorry. Thank you for the active chat tonight, guys. You're awesome. I'm just failing to keep up, so I'll catch up right after this. I do not want to blow this key, and I very well could if I miss a Gloom Squall or something like that. So here, these guys are ticking constant damage. I differ from most Holy Priests. I really like Renew, especially for dots, because you know that they're going to be taking consistent, constant ticking damage. So they're going to get max benefit out of Renew. They're not going to get any overhealing from it, so I actually really like it. But I did main Resto Druid from Burning Crusade up until the start of Shadowlands, so that's why I like Renew so much. Oh dang, you got Cauterize, Bop, and Guardian Spirit.
Yeah, that was totally my bad.
Well, that's all good. Health bar's working tonight? Yeah, nice. I do not want to be these Wicked Rushes, you don't want to have them be cast on 2 people, so they really do need to spread out, because if the dots get applied on multiple people, it can start getting pretty out of control.
Nice.
Guys, really nice.
Hell yeah.
Smooth run.
Good shit.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah. Alright, let's
Oh my god, my knee
catch up on
fucking
chat
hurts.
here.
Ow.
Bro, that Night Fae damage reduction at tank working with Flash Heal too. Not only shield. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, good job, guys.
No. So you're talking about if you're Disc or something like so the damage reduction applies to the tank. You apply it by using your Power Word Shield. So it's really easy as Holy, because you cast Divine Shield on the tank, and then you're not really casting Divine Shield that often. So it's pretty nice because you can just put it on him and forget. And also with Flash Concentration, Night Fae has
Nice.
really, really good synergy because
Puts me at
you
15%.
you're rarely casting Flash Heal too, so you can put it on the DPS, and pretty much only one time in the entire duration of Night Fae Guardians do you need to cast Flash Heal to move it. So it's really nice. Not doing damage as Holy Pally equals no heals. Yeah, so like you're always going to have that passive damage as Holy Pally, which is the same niche that Disc has. It's just Holy Pally does it better, you know?
Thanks, Ray.
How do you deal with making sure you're using PI? Always forget to use it. Yeah, I mean, it just takes practice, but I'm the same way. One thing that I do is when I have... sounds good. If you have a mage in your party, I set focus, and I don't know what add-on it is, but I have something that shows inside of their portrait
Better take a
what
nap, dude.
it shows an important ability that's happening, so it shows combust, and that's an extra visual cue. Maybe I should make a weak aura or something that puts like this big right in my face. But I've gotten kind of used to looking around this area-ish, and sometimes I can see the yellow. Also, you can see when they're like lit up like the Human Torch, and then that's when you cast Power Infusion. But yeah, it is definitely difficult to remember. I don't have a whole lot of tips outside of that, sadly. You're playing Holy with Night Fae, and when you use the damage reduction in tank, you activate it with Flash Heal. No. For example, this target right here, I'm going to cast Fae Guardians on myself.
Is
Oops.
anything 10 through 14?
If
more
I
than
use
second
Flash Heal,
combo
I
as
can't
far
heal
as,
him.
like, timing it?
PvP. If I Flash Heal him, he gets the cooldown reduction. The damage reduction stays on me. But if I cast Powered Shield on him,
No.
there's the damage
Okay.
reduction. The damage reduction moves with your
So
Powered
it's
Shield,
based off of your highest.
whereas your cooldown reduction moves with your Flash Heal.
Like, so
Sorry if I'm
run
misunderstanding what you're saying.
1410 Plague Falls.
Was thinking of a weak aura, but you knew when it comes to that. Me too, man. I have no idea how to create a weak aura. The only weak aura I know how to make is one that looks
Well, I'm
like
on
this,
215, so I'm just trying to decide, like, what's the best way to
where
maximize boosting that puppy.
Yeah, just do
where like
the
you
highest
type
damage
up
dungeons that
text one.
others.
That's all I know.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
for my personal records.
Yeah, dude, we timed it. Yeah, we did. Tetra by Paris. We got it, dude. That was a really smooth run, man. That made me really want to improve my gear. Still have a bunch of 210s, some 207s because of the stats. Really? Yeah, dude, you got to get those. You got to get those up. Use that Valor. So we need to use Power Word Shield to activate the reduction. So the way that Fae Guardians works is if you have an enemy target, let's say this guy on Yak is an enemy. If I'm targeting him and I cast my Fae Guardians, both beneficial effects are put on me. So I have the cooldown reduction and the damage reduction, and then the Wrathful Fairy, the mana one, goes on the enemy. If I target an ally and then cast it, then both beneficial effects go on that target, and the Wrathful Fairy, the mana fairy, randomly gets cast on the closest enemy. It doesn't put you in combat, but it randomly casts on the closest enemy. You used to have to use an extra global to apply it, but it's really nice now they've changed it so that it automatically poops it over, and you can just automatically start getting the benefit as long as somebody is attacking that mana fairy. So what I typically like to do is if the tank is not in life-threatening danger, then I'll target a DPS and I'll cast Fae Guardians on them, and then I'll move the damage reduction to the tank with a second cast with Power Word Shield. If the tank is in life-threatening danger, then I'll cast it on the tank and I'll reverse it. I'll move the cooldown reduction to a DPS by casting Flash Heal on them. So to get all three effects rolling optimally, you have to use two globals, maybe three. Two globals two globals because you have the initial cast to cast Fae Guardians, and then you have a second cast to move the damage reduction or the cooldown reduction. The three global thing is if you have a specific target that everybody's doing priority damage on, like let's say the squad leaders in Spires of Ascension, like everybody tunnels that, then you need a third global to potentially move your Wrathful Fairy using Shadow Word Pain, so that you get the benefit. Because if everybody's tunneling on one target, and that's not the target you have Wrathful Fairy on, you're not going to get much of a benefit. So, Basic Lewis, I'm good, dude. Stream's going well so far. Got 18 people between Twitch and YouTube. We're hanging, doing some keys. Just finished doing. Why do I have a habit of pulling up my guild chat instead of this one, Group Finder. Just finished Sanguine Depth 17, so that was really nice. That was IO for me. Gonna be doing some more keys for about another hour and a half or so. So yeah, good stuff. Tetra, you have 2.9k Valor. You gotta spin that. Get those 207s up. I'm assuming you got those 207s and 210s though before the Valor patch, before 9.0.5, unfortunately. Let's see, how am I doing? I haven't looked in a while. That's maxed. Chest is bad. Do I have another chest? I could level that one up. Crit Verse, what am I running right now? Crit Mastery. Might honestly do that. Because I'm not really declining. Yeah, that'll bring me up to 10% Verse, and I still maintain my 15% haste threshold. And the 10% Verse is probably going to feel pretty good. So I'm actually going to do that. Let's level this bad boy up. So I've got, how much Valor do I have? Yeah, 3,120.
Oh, the disconnects are back.
Do it.
No.
Shoot.
There we go. Lovely. Didn't really help my item level, but nice. Cool. 220, 226. Yeah, outside of my tuft there, which is too good to not use at that item level, or too good to not use just because of the item level, doing fairly good. Yeah, before the patch. Rip, dude, sorry. Run a pure haste verse build with the Killing Spree build. You have so much mastery. Yeah, I know that stat priority is a big thing, especially for DPS. Holy's, the nice thing about healers, Holy specifically, is I can make just about any stat priority work. Okay, there's benefits to each. Really what I'm going for is I'm aiming for 15% haste because it feels really good with flash concentration. Any more than that, it doesn't really benefit the actual heal skill for like flash concentration healing. But it feels good up to 15%. If I was focusing exclusively on mythics, then I'd go crazy on haste. But for raids, 15% feels good. After that, my main that I focus is mastery. Mastery feels really nice for whatchamacallit, raids. And then crit after that. And I'm not declining any verse gear right now. Right now, I might be hitting to where I feel comfortable, but it's boosting my damage by 10%, 10.5%, which is nice. And it reduces my damage taken, which is pretty good as we push higher and higher keys. You're always simming. Is there a sim option for the Valor gear, I wonder? I am a sim noob, because simming as heals is not really a thing, so that I know of. So I don't know. Sorry. I need somebody with a transmog mount. There you go. Hello. Let's get these robes fixed. Oh, a weapon. That's kind of cool. No! Quick. There. Okay, let's do it.
Hello?
Hello! Echo of Light. Yeah, Echo of Light is strong. I like it. It's good for raids. It adds extra efficiency. It's just basically free heals. You already did the healing. You're just getting free heals after that. So it's really nice. You're at 25% mastery, 20% crit, 18% haste. Does that seem like a good balance? Seems good to me. I mean, that's the same as mine. The only thing that you have is you have higher on everything, except for just a little bit less mastery. you have everything that I have,
That's a big jump.
except slightly less mastery, and then I don't know what your verse is, but it sounds like you don't have any. That was close. You almost didn't make it. I know. I snagged the last minute deal as his shop was closing as he dismounted. Wait, what time do you guys close? Can I buy some chicken nuggets real quick?
How you been, dude?
All right, let's get into some more keys. What's my stat prior? Oh yeah, I've also got it here. I've got a new weak aura, so it's up at any time because I get that question a lot. So there you go, man.
We get it.
Um,
Iceland is?
right next to Hotland.
It's actually in Herrick. It's right by your boy's house.
Oh, it's about the movie theater.
Yeah, right across the street.
Oh, dude, I've been there before.
Yeah.
Can you link the tree? Use Dreamweaver. You think?
I was there like
Oh yeah.
before the pandemic.
I should make a weak aura for that,
Yeah,
or find a weak aura. I use Naya.
yeah, I like that place. And then you go down hillside.
The reason I use Naya is I was not very impressed with Dreamweaver. I was running Empowered Chrysalis because the fact that 10% of your overhealing turns into a shield, and I was doing a lot of overhealing. I was like, oh, that's gonna be sweet. It really only did like 3% of my my overall healing, so I was not super impressed with that. I didn't feel it was worth using the second potency. Also, the haste here at the end is kind of nice, but at the same time, I feel like it benefits Disc more. So I was like, well, I need a Soulbind for Disc, so Dreamweaver is probably a better choice. And then also the last thing, Pod Tender. It's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's awkward because it procs before Guardian Spirit procs. So there were some moments where I was like, oh, I'm dying. It's okay. I'll heal with Guardian Spirit. And then I'm just sitting in this awkward pod for 10 seconds. And in the meantime, other people are dying. Like, there's some times where I'd rather just die and catch a battle res rather than trying to fumble with trying to cancel Pod Tender. Maybe I could make a macro or something like that, but then I'm wasting the effect.
You can sim.
It'd be nice if it procced after Guardian Spirit. But yeah,
Sim can, like,
for those reasons and the fact that Disc doesn't have a Guardian Spirit, I was like, well, this makes more sense for my Disc set. Naya is also just inherently really nice for Holy. This first trait right here gives you a ton of extra mastery and health, which mastery is really good for Priest, especially in raids, and the health is very welcome because it helps you not get one-shot by stuff.
yeah.
Right here, Swift Patrol, I like this extra movement speed between packs. It feels pretty nice to be able to get from pack to pack quickly. Turn down Discord here. I'm actually just going to turn it off. It's not relevant. So the Swift Patrol is really nice to get from pack to pack. And then I'm running Burrs for the extra damage. I don't know how much damage it's actually adding. So this is my overall. It did 7.4% of my damage. That's pretty good for a trait. Now I am sacrificing my second potency to do that, but I don't know. I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to push as much damage as I can. Cocoon saved your life a lot of time. Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, it feels awkward, but at the same time, like, your choices are awkward or you actually died. So, you know, people that complain about Pod Tender, it's like, well, you know, like, you could be dead. So, suck it up. Captain Gamer Guy, have a good night. Thanks, man. Have a good one, dude. I'll see you next time. Grove Invigoration is also really nice for Holy. Is that this first trait? Yeah. Boy, that mastery is tasty. So when I pop Guardian Spirit, I automatically get 12 stacks. My mastery is increased by 300. Like, that's crazy. That bumps my mastery up to 39%. That is a ton of extra healing. So my direct healing skills heal for an additional 38% over 6 seconds. Whereas normally they heal for 29%. That's really strong. Sent you a friend request. I'll transfer tomorrow. Night, everyone. Let me see if I got it. Got you, dude. Awesome. That's exciting. Can't wait to see you over here, Zenithon. Let me... Did you go offline? Yeah, let me add a note. Gotcha, bro. Have a good night. Let's see some more keys. Good conversation tonight, guys. Alright, Tetra, sorry, I was talking a lot with stream. You ready to do another key? Get up off that couch, wake up! I do need to put on a little makeup. Oh, I just realized I had Discord off in my stream, so they I just heard that out without any context. I'm just like, wake up, Tetra. I do need to put on makeup. I'm assuming they know the song reference though, but that's funny. Do you mind inviting this warlock to the guild? Not at all. Do it.
How's those 7 nights going?
We haven't played. No one has Fury's back to work now, so
Oh.
2 weeks leave.
Did Moppy get to him? Make him go back to work?
Oh, Bobby.
There's a little girl, guys.
The widow girl. You wouldn't survive in Spartan culture.
So good.
Stelios for Mythics, Prio stats is Haste Ritica. I'm assuming that means crit. Yes, Haste crit is great for Mythics. For sure.
You guys got room for another? For Mythic?
Yeah, dude. Fit 2.
When we were in Concordus, we had a guy talk about how COVID isn't real and how it's all fake news, and I was like, bro, chill. We've had people in this guild who had family members die from it, and then he hit me back with calling me Antifa, and I was like, what?
Oh my God, dude.
That guy had me cracking up too.
Jeez.
Yeah, he called me Antifa. I was like, all right, it's a creative insult.
But yeah, crit haste is really good for Mythics. Another one that I see is haste verse. Those are 2 options that you can do for Mythics. I focus mastery because our guild is still yeah, I would agree with that. Because I personally know people who like never they never got in to actually get checked and stuff like that, and they're getting emails that their test came back positive and they like never actually got tested, and people who would like T-boned by a drunk driver and like they're on their death certificate is COVID and stuff like that. Like, so definitely inaccurate, overhyped, yeah. Real, definitely though.
But this was right after a guy, Oblitty, was talking about how his aunt just died from it. She was in the
Oh.
hospital and no one could visit
Yeah,
her.
I mean, at
That's
that point,
really,
Time with her.
really
And the guy was
insensitive.
like, fake news, and I was like, bro,
You don't,
stop talking.
yeah. That's just being a dick, you know?
Yeah, Oblitty, the guy Oblitty went at him. I was like, all right, chill, I'll talk to him. You gotta stop. And he's like, okay, Antifa. I was like, what the? You're gone. Goodbye.
Wow, okay. See ya.
Yeah. Get the.
Uh,
hell outta here.
What are you about to run? I don't know yet, Aaron. We're about to see. Any in particular that you'd like to see? I'd like to run something that's IO for me. So any of these that are not 17s. Mists, Halls, Necrotic, or Theater would be nice. That's why you say Cocoon saves you all the time, because you think Naya Mastery, you don't need it at all. Yeah. So if you're not caring about the Mastery, then yeah, for sure. Yeah, and the haste from Dreamweaver is really nice as well. It's just a matter of preference. What percent of your healing is Echo of Light? That's a good question. Let's look. Overall healing, yeah, look at that. 19% of my healing was Echo of Light, and 23% was heal. Pretty substantial.
You guys know the best way to farm
Now let's look at what my overhealing was though, because when I'm running this much mastery,
like currency.
overhealing is quite a thing. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. A lot of Echo of Light overhealing.
Just
The Divine Star overhealing makes sense because I'm not really caring about healing with that. I'm doing it for the damage. So as it's hitting melee and tanks and stuff like that, they're probably full health. Because if I'm taking the time to cast Divine Star, I'm probably not worried about healing. But yeah, I did 4.14 million overhealing, and my overall healing was 10. So about 40% overhealing, which is why I was like, oh yeah, Dreamweaver is going to be great. But I'm losing out on that mastery buff, so I don't actually have as much overhealing, so I don't actually get as much from Empowered Chrysalis. So, you know your ratings for Priva's Mastery. Yeah, we're still trying to do Mythic Prog. We're 2 out of 10 right now. Once I focus exclusively on mythics, then yeah, haste is gonna be my best friend. He's crit. All right, let's get into key. Enough talking. You guys have any? Well, I mean, I'll still talk. I'm just saying. Well, I need to also be queuing. I can talk while I play. Do you guys have a preference on what key?
I have.
It'd be nice to jump in.
Spires and a 17 the other side done. So anything but those two if we're trying to do something.
Plaguefall good? Need them reps on Hungering? Yeah, we got to get that knocked out. I think we'll definitely have it this week because we're doing a full prog on Hungering, both nights. See if this guy invites us. It was just a tank, so.
I thought tonight was a good night to make the swap and build up the Covenant, but you guys are pushing early this week.
I'm just gonna be pushing whenever I can this week.
Sorry, dude. Should be.
Is Necrotic Wake okay?
Would love a halls if possible. I need 17 holes.
You know, you can take 17.
Have a nice day and thanks for the answers. You just stop talking now and watching. No, dude, I love the conversation. It's great, man. That's why I'm here. I just like talking about World of Warcraft, talking about heals and priests and stuff. So don't feel like you have to stop, dude. I'm just saying I think I can handle multitasking, so I just need to also be doing some keys.
Dude, it's so much gas.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Cool, can't wait. Me too. I am excited for our raid this week. It's gonna be great. Sanguine Depths. We just did a Sanguine Depths. Don't need that.
Wow.
Did we get
18
declined on
miles
something?
per hour. Oh, sorry.
I think so.
Yeah, 18 miles highway. 14.
It's a different Plaguefall.
Was the best of it.
Not looking forward to the next 3 bosses? No, me neither. Especially Artificer. Ugh.
Ooh, sweet. Lakefall.
Nice. Look at the IO too.
Oh shit.
Main is a 2K.
2K healer, damn.
Alright, we got it. What was this, a Plaguefall? Was this a Plaguefall? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Just started to play again after 10 years and you love it so much. Of course, all life only priest. Nice, man. Welcome back to the game.
Making my way downtown.
10 years ago, I'm trying to think of what was happening in the game 10 years ago. Was that Wrath? 10 years ago would have been 2011. No, that was
Crush heroic run.
Cataclysm? Maybe early mop, I'm guessing. Did we ever get that add-on at the reason why it was assigning tanks and stuff to soak? I think we did. You have to have
Nice.
either everybody in the group that has raid lead or assist disable auto marking on their bigwigs or DBM, or I just need to be the only leader and I do it. So I think that's how we fix that. Lich King expansion. Okay, after that you quit. Very nice. I'm kind of similar. I started in Burning Crusade, but I just spent that whole time leveling. Like, I didn't really do anything notable. I was just trying to figure out the game. And then I had swapped from Guild Wars 1. And then I played Lich King really hard and raided and had a blast with that. I played Resto Druid. And then coming into Cataclysm, we kind of had a guild collapse, and I wasn't super motivated, so I quit around Firelands raid and played other games, played Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that, and then came back to WoW like at the end of Warlords of Draenor just to kind of like try out the game. I tried like the whole like pre-patch time, and then did the same thing for Legion. I like quit and came back at the end, pre-patch-ish time for Legion, and then pretty much the same thing for BFA. I played about all of 8.3, and then coming into Shadowlands, I was like, I'm just gonna dive in and hit it really hard and make a swap to Priest. I've always kind of admired him from a distance, and I went ahead and made the switch to Priest, and I've been loving it and playing a ton. And yeah, my played time so far has been 40 days of playtime on my Priest, and it's pretty much all on Shadowlands. So I don't know if that's a lot or a little compared to most people, but it's been really good for me. So it's fun. Did you check out that 2 group strat I sent out? It seems like less moving parts. I need to look at it again, Hank. I didn't. No, I need to look at it. Hank actually did that strat. It's easy, interesting, but easier to mess up. Yeah, anything that relies really heavily on personal responsibility is a little scary, just because it requires everybody in the raid to be playing perfectly, and that doesn't always happen. Not to say we don't have good raiders. It's just more potential errors. What's up, Hank?
We're going to play ball.
Oops. Did you go to theater?
No, I went to Sanguine again. What am I doing? Oh boy.
They'll summon you. I got summoned.
Okay, thank you. They called me the Absorb Man at Lich King raids, and now I think Holy is the best fun ever. Yeah, dude, awesome. I remember Disc Priest back then. I forget what fight it was. I forgot what fight it was, but I remember there was one fight in Ice Grand Citadel where we had a Holy Priest in our raid, and like she never played Disc, but I forget what fight it was, but there was something like you couldn't heal, but absorbs worked, and so we like forced her to play Disc for that fight, and she like always topped the healing charts and stuff, and yeah, dude, Disc and Lich King, that's awesome. Having just the 4 debuff people watch their own stacks and dip in to heal up, and swapping into the group, which... Oh. Yeah, Hank, I'm talking out of my butt, dude. I haven't watched the strat yet. So I'm just saying that if the strat does have more personal responsibility, then it might be a little more tricky, but I need to look at it first and see. So
Necrolord.
Not gonna say yes or not gonna say no. I just need to look at it, and I haven't taken the chance to do that.
Raid, you get it every time. It's almost like 100%.
Yeah, well, I'm in a raid right now.
All right. Cold coffee, so good.
Got you.
Well, dude, I ran a 14 and 15, so you guys need to do one more 14. Be happy with my life.
Really.
You should be. So
Oh, you're
happy.
talking to Lotus. Okay, gotcha.
I am happy, dude. Static. How's your computer, Hank?
I'm happy because you're happy. I'm giving it a go.
Yeah?
Oh, you got it? Nice.
Yeah, I got it. That's what I've been setting up. Got WoW downloaded.
Very cool.
Go
Nice.
download RTX Voice. It's great. So good.
When you started before 1 month, you said, okay, I'm coming to Love Disc, but didn't like the spec now, to tell the truth. Holy is the daddy.
Go on voice
Yeah,
activation,
Disc is
so
definitely different compared to what it's always been.
children screaming,
Um,
knock it out, it's great.
Like the change in
Alright,
Legion
Hunter.
to switch
Big
it to be a
facts. How far we
DPS
get before
focused
someone
spec.
throws a fucking tantrum
Um,
and, this raid falls
It's no
apart?
longer the
Oh,
absorb
nice.
king that it was. It's more, you know. The way I like to describe Disc is it feels like
If that ain't the truest thing.
it
I've
feels
ever
like
heard.
you're generating this like battery when you're attacking things and dotting everything up. So like you're generating this battery, and then when you put atonements on other people, it's like you're plugging them into that battery. Or it's reverse on raids. Like you're plugging everybody in to this generator, and then you like turn it on real quick and kick up the juice and then heal everybody up. So it's just like it's very different healing style, and it's fun. It's unique. But yeah, it's definitely different than it was in Lich King.
So nice because Fire Mage literally can do that damage at a 15 level, like at that level. Like for me, like I'm 208.
Oh, I just realized we have a DK tank.
I hear these tunes so fucking fast.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off Discord for this, so I can focus on commentary. Oh my gosh. That was my trinket. Okay. I need to enter the key. I'm running a plus 17 Plaguefall. It's gone better, man. It's yeah. Yeah, I got in a car wreck, got in a front end head-on collision and totaled my car, and
Wait, really? You're lying.
yeah. No,
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah. It's
Oh,
so
shit.
it's been quite the day, but it's been good. I was able to get off from school and go in and get checked out, and like health-wise I'm fine. Car-wise, my parents have a car that they were looking to get rid of, so it worked out.
Did you get hit? That's what happened, or?
Yeah, I so me and another car, it was really slick this morning, and we just got into a head-on collision about 20 to 30 miles an hour.
Oh
What
my
kind of car
god.
do you have?
Toyota Corolla.
Did it have ABS?
Did it have what?
ABS?
No,
Anti-brake system?
I doubt it.
Anti-locking brake system, I should
No, it was a 2005, so I don't think I had it. It has rolling windows. Like I don't think it has
Hell yeah.
anything.
My car too, man.
My Jeep does, yeah.
No.
Next car you get, make sure it's got ABS in it. That shit, it doesn't stop.
See, I don't like that though. Like our van has it. I turn it off because sometimes like you can't make it up a hill. Like it kicks in and like it won't let your tires slip, and like you just get stuck.
Yeah, but on those slick things, you have so much control of your car. I mean, it saved my life when I was in my Mustang. And that I went to go make a hard left turn as the truck was coming. My tires spun out, and I hit
Yeah.
the brakes, and ABS kicked in, and I was able to control my car away from the truck.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it's a good-
saved me
it's a
when
good point.
I had my Mustang. Yeah, like especially Mustangs too. Like
Yeah, with stock tires,
yeah, oh god, it's terrible.
slip everywhere. You hydroplane literally everywhere.
And like literally, if it's raining really hard, I just want to drive. They're like, oh hey, so you
Yeah.
coming to work? I was like, I actually like if I drive, I might die. Like,
All right, so running a plus 17 Plaguefall as Holy with Flash Concentration Legendary. This is my talent setup. Sorry, we just kind of got rolling here, and I never got a chance to intro. So there we go. Trying something a little different, running with Divine Star for the extra damage. And it's felt
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
nice. It
fucking
does a lot of
freezing
damage.
Here, bro. You get PI 24/7.
That'd be great. Freaking awesome, dude.
This is a half pug, half guild group. I've got 2 DPS friends. The tank and the warlock are pugs. So this is going to be a good moment to talk about healing Death Knight tanks. I'm going to go ahead and set focus on the Death Knight tank to talk about Death Strike.
He doesn't tank.
As long as he has 40%
Feels bad.
mana, the blue thing, spacing on the name, whatever his resource is. Man, my brain. I'll think of it after the key's done. As long as he has 40%, he's fine because he can Death Strike and heal up any damage that he recently took. So when he doesn't have that, that's when you need to watch out. So Death Knight is weird because, like, he could just spike down to 10% health, one huge hit, you know, and he's perfectly fine. He could also be fighting 3 random little mobs and be taking constant ticking damage and stuff like that and be completely screwed. So it's weird. You have to get used to it. So yeah, essentially, if he's taking a lot of damage and he's below 40% mana or death power, my brain, can't I think of what it's called? Then I need to go ahead and use a cooldown or something like that.
We're gonna be here forever, dude.
But yeah, expect the expect the health to be bouncing around a lot more often than you're used to. But realize that his life is in his own hands, and you're just there to kind of support him.
Alright, guys.
If he's geared, he'll be great. Blood is so strong when they have gear.
Sisters of
Tetra, watch out.
an ancient realm, U.S.
My bad.
Yo, Mender, dude, we haven't played in 3 days, dude. We got to get the 7 days going, or I'm gonna start like itching and scratching, dude.
I
Like,
know, we haven't gotten all of us together.
That's true.
That's the problem.
Okay.
Have you seen the mods?
Sorry, it's a little anecdotal, but
I've
seen
seen
lots of people
yeah,
move
you
from
like
side to side.
that.
Yeah, I'll just have to
Look
watch
it
the strat to know what you guys are talking about for hungering.
The Wandering Horde, like, it'll do like...
At 210 item level at the moment, healing plus 14. That's really good. Very nice.
I
Think
know.
you're okay, but you need some more gear for 15. I mean, if you're healing, 14s at 210 item level, that's huge, dude.
I just have to install it, and then
That's great.
Yo, let's take a look at this. Oh, you got some pumpers on it, bro. Not really, but... DH is 202. He's gonna die. He doesn't even have a socket, dude. He has a ring with no socket.
Plague Stomp. So on this boss, if you're not careful, you can tunnel on the health bars here, and then suddenly he casts Slime Wave, and you're screwed because you're out of position. So prioritize getting into more melee range than prioritize healing, because there's nothing really that's going to kill people outright during that section. So the more important thing is to get into position.
Oh,
Also,
dude,
as
okay,
as a priest, you have something that the rest of the healers don't, and that is you can
IRT. Look at him, dude.
you can grip somebody out of a bad position, so you can heal stupidity.
Hurt by Enter,
beautiful.
dude.
You can heal positional mistakes. So far, this DK's felt really good to heal. He's been great. So I'm using my fake. Oh, rip.
I was telling
Oh, we could probably plop Lust now, since we're behind. So that it times up. I'm using Fey Guardians on the Warlock because his, whatever it's called, his big cooldown, I don't remember what it's called. Something Caller. Dark Caller, maybe?
This is a
that
terrible spot for this.
is a 3-minute cooldown, so he'll benefit from multiple casts of my Fey Guardians.
Your call. What's that?
It's all good, it happens. So here I try to prioritize dispelling those grips because this pack doesn't really have a whole lot of bad interactions, but there are a lot of packs that when somebody gets gripped, they're going to die to something if you're not careful. Like belch or something like that. I'm going to be PIing a PI on Tetra. I'm going to be PIing our Outlaw Rogue on Trash and our Warlock on bosses.
Is that you, Mender?
Yeah. So you're setting cooldown. Why not?
I've got my trinket on Tetra. I don't need to worry about his health.
Artificer
goes.
on
Look at
normal
that.
is like just a free fight.
It really is. Like, you can outrun everything. Oh my god, dude, that roar almost fucked me. Like, I'm already fast as it is, right? Like...
I'm gonna go ahead and Symbol of Hope while I have a moment. Yeah, bro, currently 208 item level, healing plus 14s, you're happy that you say it's a huge deal? Yeah, dude, it is. That's great. That is really awesome. Plus, the nice thing is, like, if you're not, you know, trying to rush to KSM and you whatever, like, 14s are about all that you need for the vault. 14s and 15s give the same vault loot, so doing 14s is great. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness. Got a little messy there.
Watch the runners.
So I'm focusing on using Divine Star as much as possible. I'm going to fade here so that I don't accidentally pull when I'm moving positions. Oh, he's lightning fast with those E-reses. That was great.
Ew. Will trade the Skulker's Wing? Question mark. Anyone?
Good day, sir. Jot. So you're playing the dungeon which shall not be named. Oh yes, this dungeon. Yes, I am. So far it has gone fantastic. So maybe I'll say the name of this dungeon at the
I
end,
don't know, dude.
Engaged up there.
but not yet. I know
Hey, kids
Tetra and
want
Hank
the
don't want to
BLE,
say the name
dude.
of this dungeon because they just had a really rough one earlier. But our tank is crushing it. It's nice to have a good DK.
Oh, it's fucked, bro. Why did that hurt?
Okay, holy locked, so I'm gonna use my trinket there. It's so nice to have a
Why
trinket.
did I just get marked, bro? Why am I
Look
marked?
at that healing. That was
Torn
all
nipple
my
off my head, bro.
whatchamacallit trinket. My tuft. Really nice.
It's because you're a troublemaker.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, you're right, but like, people don't have to identify me with an orange nipple, bro. Like, yeah, I might have stepped. in
Keep
that
up the
trap and
videos,
gotten
dude.
that guy,
Polix,
like,
keep up the
earlier,
videos, dude,
but-
and enjoy them greatly. Also play Holy Disc. That means a lot, Pox. Thank
Yeah,
you so
dude,
much.
I
I'm
do
glad
what I
you
want,
appreciate
bro.
him.
Like,
I'm glad you
ASMR,
are
like-
watching
Exactly.
watching them.
AOPC,
I appreciate
ASM,
it.
we do
Sorry,
whatever we want.
distracted.
Yeah, bro. Listen, dude. You
Appreciate
can only
that,
tell me
man.
What to do when you're like, cutting edge, and even then, like, at that point, you know, like, you don't have a life.
I'm also
so...
just started doing this for fun, but I'm glad
Yeah.
it's helping so many people.
This is stuff you know how this game works, man.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Listen, man, I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Blame Ion, man. I know.
Yeah.
I saw a meme earlier that it said
Yeah, we take those, you know? Like,
so and so. I'll use my name. Ragnon, how did you get top interrupts for the dungeon? It was quaking, wasn't it? You interrupted yourself, didn't you, Ragnon? It's like I relate with that on a spiritual level.
somebody's actually
Quaking
logging
just
in right now, bro. I'm joking.
Screws me. If I'm not careful. Oh, and I'm not running. So that is a big mistake. Big mistake. Don't run Censure this week. Whoops. For a couple reasons. One, Shining Force is really nice to get people out of Sanguine. The second reason is Censure is really bad because I use Censure on cooldown. A lot of times I'm not paying attention to the Sanguine, and I stun it in the Sanguine, and it's a sad day. So don't do what I'm doing. Run Shining Force. Like, I forget to use Shining Force, if I'm honest. I forget a lot. But I would run Shining Force just so that I don't have Censure. The dungeon, which shall not be named, is the only key you got below 14 for a reason. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got a hunter.
Oh, shoot.
Gotta do
Okay.
it, right? Like, they can keep them locked. Don't ask me to do it. Please don't.
Oh, I can't use my trinkets here.
You're a demon hunter. You're gonna get asked.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like,
Kirby Rizzy, right?
He can do it.
oh, okay, so we just...
Ah,
Take a think.
No, we can't.
Whoop, wrong button.
Let me pop Apotheosis here for the extra damage because we need to get this guy down.
Yo, fuck you, Travis.
Kick everyone. What us?
They say
Yo, we're the only ones supposed to
that
get
plus
the-
15 has a huge. Oh, you serious?
They
The
don't know actually
stupid
how we're gonna do
res.
it.
That day. They say that plus 15s have a huge difference from plus 14, so you're
Build
scared?
shade now.
I'd be scared.
DC shades. Yeah, those might work.
Don't be
Alright,
scared.
bro. Why do we get fucking... What, me?
15s are not too bad, especially now at this point in the tier. Like, everybody's pretty well overgeared for it, and like you'll be fine. Okay, this warlock must be waiting until he moves to pop his dark collar or whatever it's called. He's probably gonna pop it now, but I didn't want to wait this long for PI, so works out. I bet he can use it. Yeah, we do first, second, and fourth here. Dressing, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Welcome. How's your have you pushed any keys tonight? Or today? Oh! Or were you leveling with your You guys were doing Castle Nathria, weren't you?
You don't tell him that, bro. He doesn't know.
Always hold CDs for the Plague Bomb? Yeah. You can tell I'm not a DPS player.
It'd be really cool if we healed that ripped soul. Team? Triangle, triangle, triangle.
Alright, we'll do PI here.
No way.
Best part of Mythic Plus is when you have a tank that tries to make up for deaths by chain pulling 24/7. Yeah, feels bad. Because if you have a lot of deaths, then chances are chain pulling is not going to help that. Because chain pulling might be the reason you have a bunch of deaths. Depends on what's going on with the group, though. Sometimes it can help you keep up, but you know, if you're failing at chain pulling before, then trying to ramp up the pace is probably not going to help things. Have not, hoping to at some point, though. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
He gets rest when there's literally like 3 people.
Are you? I thought you were friends with Grundle Nugs, and I think Grundle Nugs was doing some Castle Nathria earlier, so I figured you might be running with him.
I'm alive. Watch this. Wait. What? That asshole didn't die.
This thing running to
Now, what did you learn?
Okay, I'm gonna use Guardian Spirit on the tank. Use my Trinket on Tetra. Boom, there's the tension. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my... Oh boy, I don't have anything for him. Okay. Now I'm gonna Apotheosis. I wanted to get my Holy Words on cooldown there. I didn't want to waste Apotheosis with, you know, like 2 seconds left on both of my Holy Words. I don't have my Blood Elf Racial here.
Does it have a socket?
Looks like somebody already popped it to get rid of the goop. The little oozes drop the green puddles, just like in that first big room. So if you can dispel them somehow, it cleans up the platform a little bit. Oh, that goop is bad. You can't see the quaking. Thanks. Drasing, yeah, he and I got Cutting Edge last expansion. Nice, dude. Convinced him to level up a Horde tune, so we cleared Heroic on characters that hit 60 last weekend. That's crazy, man. Awesome. For me, it's Holy this week. This week was bad. You got purged sometimes, and tanks can't even kite with 35 necrotics. Yeah, that last week was just miserable, especially if you're pugging. It's hard with tanks, you know. And then they blame the healing. Yeah, I had that happen too. Oh no! The stealthlings, man. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna let him battle res me. I'm gonna run because I've got Guardian Spirit on him. He should be fine. That might be the death of everybody.
Chase, where you going?
We don't know. He hasn't done it.
Should I release?
No. Well, the warlock didn't trust me, dude. It was good. It was definitely risky. Runic power. I remembered. It took the entire dungeon, but I remembered what the Death Knight's resource is called. I told you I'd get it by the end of the key. Wow. Rip. Took the entire key to remember runic power. Oh my gosh. So bad. Oh boy. Okay, gotta get these down.
Oh, that's right, my bad. So we're not gonna kill Ash either, I guess. That's cool. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to PI... I'm gonna PI the warlock here. I can't... Because we need to get this down. It's awkward because we still have... Yeah, we still have had some ads up. So this is taking a long time. I'm lowish on mana.
Oh, so we're just... No, oh my god, I'm a beast, bro!
Okay, and I'm going to finish this with Divine Hymn. Probably a waste because I could have just not, but it's hard to use Divine Hymn in this fight, so I'm fine with coming into this fight with a little extra healing. Don't really need it on this fight because it gets kind of crazy.
I don't have anything for that.
Rescue Tetra here. I do have Apotheosis, so probably the first time we get Brood Assassins, which is right now, I'm going to go ahead and pop it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off Discord because a lot of what they're saying is not relevant. Got multiple groups going on here. I guess he's got a inhibitor because I can't grip him. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Guardian Spirit on the tank. Oh, the tuft. Man, that's my first Shadow Ambush. Fade. And put a divine shield on myself. Powered shield. A little bit of extra reduction. I'm going to go ahead and pop over here and do some Nova-ing. Help these guys out. And we'll go ahead and PI just to finish off here. Alright, very nice. Athena, hey Athena, these 17s and 18s are rough, gotta do everything perfect or we don't time. Yeah. I mean, that's always the case though, right? Blood DK so good, I'm a beast call out. That's a valid call out, yeah. Yeah, this DK's doing great. It's always awesome to see good DKs. Love it. Yeah, when you're in a group with a good DK or a good paladin, it's like, alright, very nice. This can... See, it can do well. You also just kind of have to know how to heal them, because if you get too stressed out with their health bouncing around, then you're going to run yourself out of mana. Okay, we're gonna shroud. Ah, the shroud. That's funny. There's like 3 ways to skip that. That was funny. The shroud. There's like 3 ways to skip that. We had a lock portal. We could have just jumped because I think everybody knows how to do that. And then we shrouded too. But I mean, it works. You don't know how to do the jump. You just spam jump. Like your feet should only touch the puddle once. That's it. No, there's nothing fancy. It's just if you run through it, then you're. I'm not sure. Prefer druids mostly because you play one yourself. Prefer druid tanks? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I love healing druid tanks. They are so stupid tanky, especially now after the buff. Oh my gosh, dude. They did not need a buff for their survivability. They are great. But yeah, they're very nice. The only thing they lack is the ability to kite, and they lack the utility of some tanks. But as far as survivability goes, man, they are pretty awesome. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for the sanguine to fall off. But yeah, I love healing bears. I feel like all of the tanks have benefits. There's not really some that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to. All right. Oh shoot. There's not really any that I'm like, I really don't want to heal this. DK is probably the one that's the closest in that category. But at this key level, when you start getting like 15s and higher, and if you're vetting through IO and stuff, I'm not worried about DKs. They're fine. But running lower keys with a DK, and if we're not paying attention to IO, yeah, for sure. I like healing brewmasters. They feel really stable. Bears feel really good if they know what they're doing. Yeah. DHs are obviously good just because, well, part of it is the fact that everybody plays them, so you get a lot of practice with healing DH. I kind of want to save my, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to use my trinket there. I want to save my divine hymn for the stupid, whatchamacallits, the plague rain. Infectious rain, that's the name of it. Nice, phased it before I even needed to do anything. Really have to fade for these guys, because if you put up dots and then the group hasn't attacked them yet, you are kind of in a little bit of trouble if you get meleeed. Luckily they nerfed the damage, so it's not the worst. We have 2 B-reses up, so as long as we play well, we should be fine. Also, the malignant spawn, if you stand right here, you're safe from... You can know where the tentacles are going to spawn, because if you're standing on the side of the thing, then you're good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divine him this. I should have time before I need to move. It's nice that they nerfed the cast on those, the delay between. So much easier now than it was on launch. Ooh, the Gorfiends! Gorfiends for the win. Okay, so here the anti-magic zone is nice. Nice. There's Infectious Rain. I'm going to go ahead and use a global now to cast Apotheosis. Nice. Smooth, guys. Alright. Yeah. Plus 17 Plaguefall with a DK tank. Good stuff. That's a great question. Let me look. Yeah, I can't check now. All right. Jot, I can officially say the name of this dungeon. Plaguefall. Because that was a good run. So it doesn't need to be the one that shan't be named. Because that was actually really nice. Pleasant. Oh my gosh, look at the healing overall. Shoot, dude. Look at the healing overall. The DK passed me. He did 4k healing overall. I did 3.8. And then the next highest was Sanguine Ichor. Ichor. Really? Will do, dude. We'll see if this group keeps going or if he drops. Tank. This tank has not said anything yet, so I guess we'll see. Oh no, the bird. Where am I going? It's this way. Wow, he wants me. Nice to feel wanted, but come on, dude. How can I take these portals as a priest? It is an engineering thing. So it's called the Wormhole Generator. You need to be level 1 engineering. It's a toy that you can buy on the auction house. It is super nice. It's a 15-minute cooldown. You pop it, and it will port you to a certain area in each zone. That's usually not super close to a flight path, but it's faster than just flying straight through. So it's really nice. Hashtag take Apotheosis off the global cooldown. Yes, please. Blizzard. Blizzard, please. I mean, it's hard to complain about Apotheosis because it is so much better than it was in BFA. But yeah, it needs to be off the global. The amount of times where I've just waited and I'm like, oh shoot, I need Apotheosis, and then somebody dies in that global. It happens too often. So I guess we'll just summon the DK, and if he accepts it, then that means that he wants to do it. If he declines it, then that's probably him not wanting to do it. I'm at the stone. Also, something else that you want to be NG for if you run a lot of Mythic Plus is this right here. disposable spectrophasmic reanimator. It's battle res. It's a little awkward because you have to go up to melee range and like it has a cast time on it. And sometimes it fails and just hits you for a bunch of damage, but I've only ever seen that like once. So it's not quite as strong as a regular battle res. I think they spawn with less health. But you know, if you don't have a battle res in your group, it can be really nice. Or if your battle res player dies, it's pretty much a necessity to have if you really, really want to be competitive in Mythic Plus. So the amount of times that it's saved groups that I was pugging with and stuff, it's really handy. That's awesome, Hank. Dare I get another cup of coffee? What level of engineer is the res? It's 50. So you don't have to level it up super high. I just leveled it up to 50 and then stopped. And it's worked for everything that I need. I suppose there's probably some things that are nice. But I haven't really messed with it. Night, dudes. See ya. Yeah, probably. I mean, most of the time it does. I'm sorry, what?
The secondary timer that's like next to how much time is left for your key.
I don't have that. I'm assuming that's an add-on that shows like whether you're going to chest it or what. So I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see if the group falls apart.
Okay, just to save time, I'm gonna use my old headsets.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so that's 2 keys for IO.
Shit, can you resummon? I was about to click on it and then it just disappeared.
Wait, we just finished an 18, didn't we? What? Did I already have Plaguefall? Am I crazy? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going crazy.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
Wait.
Sorry about that. Is the tank there?
No. Well, I guess we can uninvite him and just get a new one. Oh, he's party lead. Rip. Oh, we can, let's just reform real quick.
Okay.
Dressing, you still down, dude? Alright, dude. Let's do it.
so much bass to this to all your voices when I use the wire.
The bass.
Bass.
I am not a bass.
You tenor?
Yeah, I'm a tenor too.
Two.
Nice, dude.
I gotta stop smoking. Let's-
Where'd it go? Well, I'll shoot him an invite when he gets on. We'll just start looking for a tonk. The other side, 18. I don't know.
Doesn't.
It's Ragnon 1965, if you want to add me. I thought you were in guild. Oh, no, you haven't transferred yet. You're still trying. Charlie. Nice. Gotcha, dude. Boom.
Yeah, I've only been with you guys for 1 week.
That's crazy, man. And there's our tank. Yay! It's nice when a group comes together in a matter of seconds.
Very nice.
Doesn't always happen. Well, to be fair, it is DOS. So every tank and their mother and their dog wants that trinket.
That's where you get the scale from.
Yeah.
My dog doesn't want that trinket.
No? Need a new dog. I'm just joking.
We do need a new dog. But we're waiting for the kids to be a little older.
Yeah.
If we time this, I'll probably get close to 1600.
Alright, last one for the night for me. Let's do it.
Same.
Nah, dude, 10 more.
10 more.
Yeah, dude.
Quantum dungeon poggers. Yeah, quantum, the blood spattered scale. Like, everybody wants this dungeon.
I suck at this first pull, man, because of all the freaking shit on the ground I have to avoid.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna try.
Yeah.
It's out of fear. I'm gonna try and just like go for it with the evasion and cloak. See what happens.
Yeah, we're not gonna need cloak at all. So you just pop it when you feel spicy.
Pop it when you want it.
Yeah.
More charge is coming. Oh shit, it's down. Hank, quickly go turtle. I have to say, I love running with Demon Hunter tanks, but on their
5,
DPS,
4, 3.
I go ham,
2,
dude. I want to beat them.
1.
Yeah. Alright, running a plus 18 the other side as Holy Priest with the Flash Concentration Legendary. Oops, I forgot to change my Shining Force. I needed to run Shining Force because it's Sanguine, but oh well, I'll just be careful with my censures. Running with half pug, half... Well, actually, it's mostly guildies. The only pug is the tank. So here I'm going to go ahead and PI. I don't remember. Really, all of our DPS will benefit from PI. Probably should have done Tetra for trash and then do Hank for boss. Apparently Moonkin doesn't benefit from it super well anymore. or they've been doing some theory crafting, and the Boomkin higher ups have decided that they are not the best candidate for PI. There are other candidates that are much better. So I don't play Boomkin, so I will take their word for it. Running with Harmonious Apparatus or Flash Concentration, yeah, Flash Concentration is a lot stronger than Harmonious. Harmonious really falls off as you get higher and higher, because yeah, it just doesn't have that single target healing that you need for mythics. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna die. He's getting chunked. I'm gonna use my trinket here. Doesn't help that I'm also getting ranged. There's the feather healing. Crazy. Yeah, Harmonious Apparatus can be good for raids, but in both raiding and Mythic Plus, the consensus is that Flash Concentration's throughput is much better. You can just get much better high HPS. It synergizes a lot better with Night Fae as well. Yeah. The reason it synergizes is because you can keep your CDR and your DR on the targets that you need to really easily, because you don't need to cast Powered Shield, and you can you don't need to cast Powered Shield, and you're only casting Flash Shield to regenerate your Flash Concentration stacks. Night, man.
Right.
Your brother sounds exactly like you, dude.
Yeah.
I felt bad. We did his 14 with Strywix.
Oh, he was in the group.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's for the weekly, right?
Yeah.
For the vault. Do it for the vault.
Will he do this
With engineer, you have that auctioneer at Orbos. Yeah, that's super helpful. Yeah, that's only for engineers. Is he planning to do this or skip it? He's doing it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got her. Did you get him?
We might not do it in time. He's not gonna make it. Oh, and he did the. Yeah, I had to cancel my Divine Spirit because the quaking. So I was able to Guardian Spirit one person and Trinket the other, and then I was screwed. Probably gonna have to blow a battle res here. Yeah, or just wipe.
Can't even live long enough.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna come back. And you get a slime free path on DOS second part. Yeah, that's helpful, especially for pugs. You know, if you got people that are getting capped by that.
Oh my god, killing him. Yeah. Try release.
How close is he?
I would.
No, no, he's almost dead.
About to die. Yeah.
Yeah, 5%. 3%.
Please no quaking. Please no quaking. Oh no, I think we're safe. We got it.
Seconds, we're good.
All right. I used to have the quaking weak aura, but then I got it. I got it in the middle of a dungeon, and it was positioned terribly, and so I disabled it, and then I never, or I couldn't disable it quickly, so I just turned it off. Yeah, that's a good one. I need to put it back on. This will be the week I do that. Not right now. Procrastinators unite. Tomorrow. Yikes indeed, Jot.
I'll soothe yellow.
That spirit was rough.
I got orange.
There's two suits in here.
It's crazy. We're spoiled. We don't even need to grip the tank. You can just stand there. Maybe not.
These guys still hurt.
Yeah.
Played chicken with you.
See, next time I'll just stand on top of you the whole time.
So here I'm gonna run up and try to fear these devoted sacrifices. Actually, I need to refresh flash concentration.
Okay, I don't have first.
Yeah, they're just dead. Yeah, Tetra. Oh baby, a triple.
Collateral damage.
Collateral. With the DK tank before he was much more relaxing, wasn't it? This guy's a little spiky.
I got this.
Little spiky.
Got the next one.
I got next heal in her.
Oh, he's just gonna do it. He's just gonna pull the next group. Alright. I like it. Apotheosis here. Sons of a car kind of stink.
Probably more. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna Guardian Spirit on the tank so I can focus on healing the rest of the group. PI on Tetra so we can get these finished up. I think I missed the dispels on these, but they're also not up, so whatever works, right? Somebody else must have done it.
That was my kick. I have no kick.
Probably the tank. It would have had to been. He's the only other blade off. So here I want to refresh my flash concentration before he pulls.
Range kick on the priest.
So while they're stunned, you don't really need to focus too much on healing. Instead, you can focus on getting dots out. Because once they get unstunned, it's on. Guardian Spirit, there we go. Don't need to worry about him too much now. DH has a crazy amount of self-healing, so when you put Guardian Spirit on them, it's almost like, oh no! I'm gonna use my trinket here. It's almost like a DK tank, you can kind of just leave them alone. I would say the only tank where, like, Guardian Spirit doesn't mean a whole lot, and you don't really need to heal him a whole lot. Or, yeah, the only... I think I said that wrong. The only tank where I wouldn't put Guardian Spirit on them and kind of just ignore them would be a Prot Pally. They don't really have self-healing. And then, to a lesser degree, Monk. Monk heals themselves based on the healing that you do. I think it affects their absorbs, though. So, it'd be worthwhile. I'm going to go ahead and divine him here because it's hard to find a good moment to divine him on Hakar, this boss. And the healing buff is really nice to finish off this Prideful. Good thing too. Those wings on your character, well, what is that? It's from a Mog. It's actually a glyph of angel wings or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. It's a glyph of angels.
Pizza in phase 3. On normal. Doesn't seem like it.
Are you tanking that?
Yeah.
There is,
There
it just takes forever.
Forever.
Yeah, it's really nice. Want to offensively Apotheosis here for extra damage. The damage. You aren't dispelling the magics at all for your team, or I miss it. You make more healing at non-dispel targets. Not sure what you're talking about. Were you talking about the Deathwalkers? Because I was dispelling those. I missed the first set. I got the second one. Unless there's a dispel that I'm missing. I don't know of one in that last hallway or this fight. Every time there's a locked out of holy on my screen, I get that, let me in! Yeah, for sure. Let me cast! I just want to heal you! Yeah, I'm not, Stelios, I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude. The dispels. You missed it at your screen? Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up?
Down 12.
Yeah, I use a mouse over macro. You can see my dispel cast here. Well, I guess it'll pop up here on my my used abilities, but I have it here on E is the keybind. I'm just gonna let my flash concentration stack drop. It's really awkward to try to keep it up between Hakar and this room. You have to stop a lot and refresh it 2 or 3 times, and that's just too awkward. This doesn't require a whole lot of healing if they're doing it right, because you LOS the big damage part. He's probably gonna pull it all together though. Yeah, he's pulling it all together. That's a good strat. Okay, Haywire really hurts here, so we need to make sure. Good, everybody's good at LOSing. Nice.
Too early, dude.
It reminds me so much of Toll de Gore, Jess Howless, when he does that howl, and you all LOS around the corner, and then quaking procs, and then everybody dies.
Oh my god, dude, yeah. Oh, fuck. Was not paying attention. Release.
No.
Release right here.
Oh yeah, do it. Pff, look at that little tiny wonk. Howdy Rag Moose, how's it going, dude? Hope you're having a good night. Oh my goodness.
And I die again.
Yeah, me too. Rip.
I was just in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
I think he expected it to be dead.
Yeah. Quickly. Hurry. Gonna set up meme week auras. Nice. What kind of meme week auras are you talking about? Getting quaked? Are you meaning like one that announces that you're getting Quake cast on you and try to make everybody spread out? Is that what you mean? Also, for anybody who's viewing on Twitch, I haven't said this in a while. If you see me just talking to random people, I'm talking to our YouTube friends. I multi-stream. So, that's what that is. Oh my gosh. Stunned and the spinning up. When you're locked out of casting, I'll flash the let me in meme on my screen. Nice. That's a good idea. I haven't ever tried setting up like custom weak auras like that.
This is my least favorite wing of this dungeon, I think.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Shit's tanky as fuck.
I know.
I'm gonna pull these volatile memories back here. They'll die. Once we're way up here. Works right here. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Oh, it was.
That pillar
It was.
doesn't work. This
Yeah.
one-
That pillar doesn't work in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Can you battle?
Yeah, I got you. I'm just gonna trees real quick.
Thank you, sir. Figure we've got 3. It's worth using.
Yep.
Just gonna divine him this in case somebody's out. Your work in Twitch chat does not work with your proxy, so you right here even though you follow on Twitch. Nice, dude. Appreciate the follow on both. Let me in. Appreciate the follow on both platforms, dude. Helps out a lot. Oh, the self-cleaning cycle. Did we get it? This is exciting. Ah.
It's also just rough with like quaking and sanguine.
I know.
So many things to line of sight in small corners.
Anybody claustrophobic?
Not really, but I would be uncomfortable. If you put me in a coffin and buried me.
Oh yeah, it's not a good day in my book. Can think of much better ways to use time.
You can distance lubricate, by the way.
Good to know.
There's probably a joke there. I just can't Can't find it.
Yeah. Helps out on healing a little bit.
All the runs I've had of this, I haven't known that.
Me neither.
But I also have like a 2-minute long interrupt. It's dumb.
Are you using Guardian Spirit talent? I am. I'm using the talent, Guardian Angel. So it's really, really nice. Aviator Zivs, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it, dude. How's your raid?
Unranged or so.
Or your not your raid. Your well, maybe you raided. How's your stream?
We can just sit at a distance and not get hurt.
Yeah, I use the Guardian Spirit talent. It's really nice because you can pop it like just about every pull, instead of once every 3 minutes. It makes it a really reliable cooldown that you can use frequently in dungeons. I am not currently running the potency, if that's what you're talking. Oh, you jerk! I'm not running the potency because I'm trying burrs for the extra damage. Yeah, okay.
Pride here.
Yeah, that's true. I could run back, but then I would have been really
Longer.
behind.
I don't want to have to go part of the wild. I didn't end up with
Yeah.
that.
Love to try Nathria plus Mythic Mythic plus affixes in Castle Nathria. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy, dude. I bet there'd be some stupid interactions. I bet that'd be pretty nutty. Aviator Zivs, we were just screwing around in LFR, lots of laughs. Nice. Decided to run hungering around in a circle for half the fight. Were you the tank? Oh, I bet that was fun. Alright, let's finish this off with the Divine Hymn. That's fun, dude. Have you played Rust yet? I know that you are required to. Because of your channel points. I was thinking about picking it up, but I'm playing a similar game right now. I'm playing quite a bit of 7 Days to Die, which is like a zombie Rust. It's like a mix between Left 4 Dead, Skyrim, and Minecraft. And it's been a fun multiplayer game. We've got a lot of guildies that play it. No, my flash concentration sucks. No. No, you probably need to. Probably gonna play Apex first. Apex looks fun.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out.
See you, Hank.
See you, dude. Dano.
Or sorry, Dano. I said Hank because you had just said you were doing the thing, so that's where my focus was.
Thanks for covering that one.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Here, I'm gonna use nice insta pop on that. That was good. I didn't even need to use a healing cooldown. Nice job, you guys.
I'm back. What are you guys doing?
WB, we're doing an 18 DOS at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I can't move. I'll have to move.
It's fine. One tick is not the end of the world. People don't seem to get that.
Well, hey, we can noob it up and rust. It might be fun. Yeah, dude. Looks like it's
You guys
pretty.
blasting this key out?
Yeah, so far so good.
We're blasting and we're getting our ass blasted and
It's just a blast fest, you know.
yeah.
What's the highest key you've gotten up to? This one. This is my highest key. If we time this, I've done an 18 before. I've done multiple 18s, but have not timed them because of various things. Looks like I need to repair. Oof.
What was that? That was from like, what was that from the third one? Right? I think it was the third one.
Oh man, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I used to
All right,
watch
so
that
this
movie
one
so
I'm
much
definitely
whenever I
gonna
was a
need
kid.
to use a cooldown for his whatchamacallit, his rage. If we're gonna fight the spirit now, I don't know
It's
what
like
the
I grew
pathing
up
looks like.
on
Oh yeah, terrible pathing.
That and
We'll see if we pull
Lord of
him.
the
Usually we
Rings
skip that and then we do
some
the other
other
stuff
really
first.
good movies.
Let me drink real quick.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, if you pulled him like just a second ago, you could have snuck him by there.
Yeah,
I've had to do it once or twice. It's just annoying.
it is annoying.
The other option would have been to bring him into the urn.
I'm just gonna get my food buff
I
since
tried
we're just
doing
sitting
this
here.
pool last week.
Overtime?
and
Yeah,
it
we're gonna be
was
overtime.
Really hard. Just
We're not gonna
because
time
it's
it.
inspiring.
At this point, he's just gonna wait.
Yeah, that was a minute wasted.
Yeah, I know, really.
Yeah. That's a big chat in the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna need to start using the thing. Divine Hymn, come on! Come on! If I had the presence of mind to fade before that, that would have been good.
It does a lot of damage on fortified.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Okay, I'll release. I can catch up.
Rag was hemming right there too. I wasn't expecting
know.
to do that right there.
I popped
Yeah.
hurt and I was throwing hots out. Still not enough.
Yeah.
Is the mana gain from the Night
I think you guys did a
Covenant
great
spell
job
noticeably
with this.
good? Yes, it is so stinking good. It's about as good as a mana pot, but it's every 1.5 minutes instead of on a 5-minute cooldown. So
Nobody important died, right?
just think about what you do. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
My pride.
yeah. Dude, I gotta do everything I can to keep my PI buddy alive.
Yeah, it's noticeably good. So if having an extra mana pot every minute and a half sounds good, then yes, it is a lot. Erupting Darkness. It's probably gonna hit Hank. Nope. Hank too good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoy it.
Oh shoot! I'm trying to look at chat. My bad. Is that pointing towards me? No.
It's pretty lucky.
Dude, you grouped him in midair.
Well, he also did the Demon Hunter fly. If it was any other tank, it would have been more useful, but
Yeah.
That's badass.
it's funny.
Put that.
Damn, they really tried to kill you with those
Currently,
battles there, Rag.
I know, for real. Doesn't help that I'm distracted. Mana gain. You currently Necro? Yeah, if you're Necro, you're gonna feel a big difference. That was the biggest thing I noticed. The other stuff is nice, but the mana coming from Necro is really, really good. Yeah. See you, Zivs. Have a good night. Off to bed. Fare thee well. Yeah, we're not gonna time this. I don't think. Old Bon Somebody.
Who dies?
Me.
I will
Someone
probably die.
dies to-
All right, who's gonna get hit first?
That wasn't it. That was quaking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's me. It's me. It's bad. It's me bad. You res me, thank you. Oh! Hold on, let me equip my dunce hat.
It's by them too. You gotta move quick.
Oh! Oh! I almost got hit again. Let me just find my
I got hit
dunce
by the
hat.
second one, not the first one.
You know why you died there, right, Rag? Because you mentioned it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything. If I just silently done it, I would have not had the pressure, and I wouldn't have failed.
Yeah.
It's that poetic irony. Karma.
This is true.
It's like really deep, man.
Yeah, bro.
Just watched Point Blank the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Something really good. Surfer.
See, here is where Apotheosis needs to be off the global. I couldn't have saved I couldn't have spared a global there to cast Apotheosis, but I could have really used it to get the tank up. So I'm gonna pop it preemptively now to try to, because I think he's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do spam on him. So here I actually have it up, so that's nice. Bro, you have a lot of mana problems in raid prog. Yeah, dude. I had the same problem when we were progging on Sire Denathrius. You know, that long fight. I was running flash concentration because it was better, but then I just reached a point where I was like, I'm running out of mana by phase 3 with how we're currently splitting up stuff. So I don't know. I ended up swapping back to Harmonious Apparatus just because of the mana. You know. But once I switched to Night Fae, I was going into phase 3 of Denathrius with like 90% mana. So yeah, it is definitely very good. You will feel a huge difference. You're gonna feel a huge difference in your damage though in Mythic Plus. That's one of the biggest things, and also your survivability. It's nice to have the res from Dreamweaver, but if you're running like Marileth, for example, that was my go-to when I was Necro for Mythic Plus. That extra shield that you get every 30 seconds from Ooze's Frictionless Coating is really, really nice. So yeah, you're gonna miss out on that survivability, but I think if mana is the thing you're struggling with, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like the way you look, or at least how your mana bar looks. Hank's just chasing me down, dude. Vendetta on me. Just fine as Necro in progress. Sweet. Do you play Flash Concentration or a Harmonious Apparatus? Out of curiosity. Jot. You're spending most of the time maximizing heal damage and just heal on high damage situation. Yeah, I mean... Oh shoot, my mana is bad. I'm going to go ahead and use Symbol of Hope now while... the Holy Lock. Symbol of Hope while healing's fine. And now I'm going to go ahead and use Divine Hymn. I'm going to lose my Flash Concentration stacks, but it should be okay. Okay, and I don't really want to use Guardian Spirit or my Trinket right now. I really would like to save those for this next pull, but I might have to. It's getting a little hairy. I think we're alright. Oh yeah, we're fine. So here while we're running, I'm just going to renew people just to get them topped off a little bit.
Hey, Rag.
Yes, sir.
What does Symbol of Hope do?
Symbol of Hope restores mana, so it restores about 8% mana.
Right. Okay.
Oh my gosh, can you battle res, please?
Of course. Nah, I figured I'd just leave them dead.
That's probably a good idea. Good call.
Yeah, they're stunned. You don't need a tank.
Yeah, we're all right.
Trees. It'll be fine.
My parse.
Oh, I wasted like 3 globals.
I know. Guardian Spirits.
It's funny you say my parse. When we were doing Hungering the other night, There's one pull where I was like, no.
Yeah, like I hardly play DPS, but the little shadow I've been playing the past couple weeks to help people with the lower keys and stuff like that, like I get it now. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this mechanic because I'm gonna lose to this. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I totally get you.
Spend every global you can within melee range of the boss. Shit
Mhm.
like that. Why run out for consume when you don't have to?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just
Sounds
walk
like
it.
a healer problem.
Yeah. Suck it up, healers. You want this boss dead or not? Someone's got to do damage. And it may as well be me.
That's what Cauterize is for, bro.
Yeah. Ran 2 mana pots, 2 hymns, and 2 nerfs for Sire Denathrius. Yeah, dude. I feel that.
You're not marksman.
Fleshcraft is just too good. Oh, I agree. Fleshcraft is really nice. Like Venthyr, for example, Dwarf Shadows, I never use that. I always forget. I never remember to use Fleshcraft. It's just, it feels awkward to me. But I get some weird sick satisfaction out of getting a really juicy Fleshcraft, especially in Mythic Plus, like trying to get a nice cast off with a bunch of bodies around or something. Like, it is very fun.
Isn't EM technically better in single target though? No.
Yeah, Fleshcraft is great.
In Mythic.
Especially now, after the buff in 9.0.5,
All the Mythic
it is
ones
really good.
still have it,
I have not
so-
been Necro to experience it, but I've looking at it like,
Part of it is I don't think there's many
It's
like
great.
really good players playing BM
but
right now.
when 9.0.5,
I don't think it's that far behind.
I swapped to Night Fae because I was
It's
waiting
still
on it.
behind, but the gap is definitely.
I'm just gonna treat.
Fleshcraft is greater than Hungering Destroyer, depends on the
What was
fight.
the nerf
Yeah,
they did to
that absorb is
Marksman
crazy.
Recently.
Their Lego is every time you send out a.
Okay, this might get a little rough because I am not going to have enough mana for this Pridefall unless I'm careful. Oh, I popped Apotheosis. I did not mean to do that. Uh-oh. I don't know how I popped Apotheosis.
They have prevented that second instance of Wild Spirit attack. It was about a 3 to 4% nerf overall.
Okay.
Let's see. Depends on the fight. Shriek, Apparatus, Huntsman, Flash Concentration. Yeah, that makes sense. Hungering, depending on the heal setup. So, based on the little that I read, it makes sense that you're prioritizing Harmonious Apparatus on things with like clear Discipline Priest windows, like clear Spirit Shell windows where it's What?
Okay.
I don't like
I
that.
was expecting a pride, so I have no cooldowns, but that's okay.
I don't like that. Here, Hank, you're it. Tag.
Trade me Ragnar.
I gave it to Hank.
And I was gonna take it back from Hank.
Oh no. Oh! Woo! Yeah. Ooh. I almost survived too. I almost didn't proc it, and then I did. Yeah, it sounds like you're using Harmonious Apparatus on something that has like clear raid-wide damage windows, like Wave of Blood or something like that.
Shit, and then
Yeah.
so fall. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He had me on the edge of my seat right there.
Fucked up there, sorry.
No!
Got scared. Threw out some odds.
Appreciate it.
So in Mist of Tyranny Scythe, the maze and like where you fight the Mistcaller chick, it is, I don't know why, but like it is so damn blue right now. And I don't know if it's like a bug or something, but it is like way more blue than it normally is, and it was like really hard to see the sanguine and the quaking sometimes. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, hold on, we gotta go back and do trash. He's realizing that we don't have 100%.
We can? I don't know. I thought we were just gonna do it after the boss.
Rip.
Last week I did this on an 18 and these images on the last boss were horrible. Like people couldn't even solo them. Yeah, it's because he missed this pat right here. He didn't pull this into the urn when we did that. This is our percent right here. Maybe.
So you poached myself, Mortals, and Harassing off of Thrall? I guess so. Taking Thrall's whole raiding scene? Yeah, Thrall's not going to be a server after this. We're just going to turn y'all into Area 52. Flash concentration on Sun King. Still progressing on that one, though. Yeah, that one's so good for Sun King. Art stuck first damage phase. We have not experienced that yet. We're still 2 out of 10. We've our guild is a reform from like 4 different guild collapses, 3 different like that. One of my favorite things in Mythic Plus is the barbed shackles in Sanguine Depths. That feels really good to have Fleshcraft for, because you get targeted by that, especially if you're running Marileth with ultimate form or whatever. Yeah, you just pop Fleshcraft and you regenerate, 40%. You get a 40% shield, and then you also regenerate like 16% of your health, and it's really nice. At this point, get Prideful to kill Prideful. Yeah. At this point, get Prideful to kill Prideful. Yeah. Sorry, just catching up. Got the weird Twitch glitch. Twitch glitch. Ooh, sorry, dude. With He-Hulks. He-Hulks. So here, if I use PI by accident, we're screwed. I need PI in order to have enough damage. Especially since I've lost my Covenant ability, it's pretty rough. If you don't have PI, then we're not going to kill it in time. I'm just going to drop it up here on Tetra. Ha! Shouldn't have done that. He moved anyways. Alright, so you can see he's casting there first on the left. So that means the next 2 casts, I'm safe right here. Because he's going to cast right in front in some random order. I don't even have to look. So it's a freebie if he casts that first. Come on, Xanthus. I'm gonna PI him because they do crazy damage, right? All right, Apotheosis, Chastise, double Chastise, Holy Fire, quick, and do the dance. We'll never make it. No, not the Holy Lock. That would be the end.
You guys got it. Hit that totem quick. Hit that totem quick.
Woo! All right, we got it.
Oh, we missed one.
Tetra, no.
no single target damage. It's front and left.
You just turn off a whole mechanic when you fleshcraft with miasma on you on hungry. Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Damn,
Didn't think about it that way.
key
I know. Let's wipe it up and start over.
Alright.
Don't do that. Because yeah, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh wait, hold on. He might. He might.
Just like I pop Lust, which try asks, even if it's
Right. Yeah. It's like don't suggest these kind of things. Please don't be this side first. Perfect. Nice.
I killed it. I just didn't press the thing on time.
Oh. I'm just running forward mindlessly right into his death zone. Whoops. Which one do we need to go to? Front?
Front left. Front left.
How close was I? No, I was off. I don't actually know where the markers spawn. It's okay, I think we got it this time, guys.
It's gonna be close. Quick. Hank, no. Sorry.
I used to play White Mage in, well, any healer class in Final Fantasy XIV, and they have a grip.
Oh.
And gripping people off the edge. And, like, you run and jump off, spin around, grip them so they fall with you.
Oh.
And kill, yeah, that's how
I'm actually pretty good about not using like troll grips. I try to keep it pretty productive because I don't want people to run the inhibitor or whatever. Because I like gripping too much and I don't want people to be pissed off. But every now and then. Ooh, ooh. East Mastery.
I can't even trade this ring. It's actually an upgrade for me, I think.
Congrats, dude. Get it.
Oh, wait, no, I can't trade it. Yeah, I actually don't think it is, because I have a 207 with a lot more mastery.
And look, there you go. Tomorrow night, first one, hole 17.
There you go.
Okay,
Got it.
Sorry about the deplete.
Hell yeah. Man, I'm so tired. That's the second time I wasn't able to kill
PI only good enough on the tank.
Same thing happened
Mind
with
games
my
is just
Immortals.
stronger on this part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I even
Yeah,
popped
any covenant, especially mind games, but any covenant ability other than Night Fae is really good for that part. But
How
with
far
Night
off,
Fae, you
from killing
really,
you
really
last
have
week? 'Cause
to
Last week was tyrannical.
you have to squeeze it out.
I actually did kill it. I just
Apotheosis, double chastise, keeping holy fire going, divine star.
Okay.
Probably could have popped some kind of
but when I ran
DPS
into
potion.
you, I didn't even kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Anybody need this ring? Ace Mastery. If not, I'm gonna keep it in Theorycraft and play around with it.
What are the stats?
Haste Mastery.
How was that report? Did it finish doing your sim, Tetra?
Oh, let me check right now.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. That was good. Good stuff tonight. Thank you all.
Alright, man.
Take care.
See ya.
Good night.
Alright, and Twitch and YouTube, thank you guys. Great stream tonight. That was a lot of fun. Got some good IO keys. Shame on that DOS. Still have yet to time an 18, but that's what this week is for. Gonna be doing some 18s, so. Yeah. Alright, good stuff. Catch you guys later. Have a wonderful night or day or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to be doing our push group. So hopefully doing some more keys. Again, I start a little bit later. I start at 10 p.m. Mountain Time rather than 9:30. Although today was a late start because of car stuff. Apologize. So I will see you tomorrow